What's up, y'all? I'm here. In case you saw my most recent post, I was concerned that I wouldn't be able to go live because there were some issues happening. My TikTok has been shutting down literally all day. What's up, Brianna? Welcome. I'm here. Let's hope that it stays because just major glitches happening on my TikTok all day. So I'm able to post, but as I post, it shuts down. The whole app closes, and then I have to put it on again, check if the post went on. If it didn't, try it again. So it's literally been doing that all day. Yay, I'm here. I'm here, but it's been super weird. So I was like deleting apps off my phone. I troubleshooted absolutely everything that I could do. And I still have like a lot of gig space on my phone, so it shouldn't be that. What's up, Monet? Welcome, welcome. Bree, how you doing? I see y'all. I'm here. Roslyn, I was like, who else did I just see? And then disappeared. Yay. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Bree. Hey, Roslyn. Hey, Monet. Hey, Brianna. So yeah, TikTok's acting up on me. I'm not sure if it's my phone. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they're giving me some issues because of the fact that I've been promoting my content, my brand and stuff or whatever. So I went through a bunch of posts and, did the whole content branding situation to see if that's going to, make them shadow ban me less or whatever. Bridget, welcome. But I'm here. So yay. Because I literally was not able to get through watching a whole reel without it shutting down and then me having to, open up the app again. I did the whole clear the cache thing. I literally troubleshooted, watched YouTube videos. What could it be? Did everything that they said. And I've been, like I said, troubleshooting all day, deleting stuff off my phone just to give it a little bit more buffer space. And it's still doing that. So the next step would be deleting the app completely, reinstalling it. But then I got to put my passwords in and all my accounts again and whatever. So we'll see. But I'm here. So yay. Grateful for that. How y'all feeling? How you doing? Tap it up as we tap in. You know how we do. Hitch, welcome. Thank you for joining. We are tapping in to Cosmic Concept 7 for our speed reads tonight, Perfectly Made. So I am going to read a few excerpts from the publication. Gotta be super covert. But for those who don't know, I am a newly published author, and we are tapping into the cosmic concepts for our speed read. So there are 33 cosmic concepts in the book, and every night for the Monday to Friday speed reads, we're tapping in for that. Kesego is here, waking up early in South Africa to be here with us. Good morning, good evening, darling. Thank you for coming back. That is so awesome. Are you waking up just for us? And my mommy's here. Hi, mama. Thank you for joining. We are tapping into the energy of Perfectly Made oh my goodness, Kisego woke up at 6 a.m. just to be on the live, guys. So awesome. Vibe Tribe, much love. So I'm going to be saying this through the live so that I get everybody that's here. For those who are here right off the bat, in case you have to go, you get the news, and then I'll be saying it throughout the rest of the evening. As promised, I will be doing a Zoom for the collective, for our Vibe Tribe, for the full moon, our last full moon for 2025, tapping into some release to increase rituals, tapping into all of us just coming together in a more personable space where we can see each other, hear each other, just promote each other's brands and passions and whatever it is to just align together on the release energy to fuel and inspire all of our increased energy. I'm going to share some rituals. We're going to talk about cord cutting, and I'm going to give you guys a nice little alignment, some declarations, whatever spirit speaks through me for us to share during this Zoom, which is going to be before the full moon, which is December 4th. So that way you have everything, any of the tools or whatever it is that you might need to get, which again, super accessible. You guys will notice in the publication, I do have a list of sacred supplements, and that's pretty much super simple things that you can get either at the store, regular grocery store, your Botanica, you know what I'm saying? It's not some crazy or Amazon or whatever it is, whoever, TikTok shop, you know what I'm saying? Like you could easily find these items. So I'm also going to be choosing and selecting the things that are the easiest, that are again specific for what you can do for this last full moon, releasing energy, what you do not want to take into this 2026, this 10 energy. It is a 10-year, reduces to the number 1. 10 is new cycles, 1 is new beginnings. Very, very potent. So that is going to be the vibe. So for those who would like to join the Zoom, no cost, there's no fee, there's no none of that. Okay, I know people are like, well, how much is it? I got you. And same, that I'd be the first thing, well, how much is it? Because we're all dealing what we're dealing with, especially in the States. We're dealing with government shutdowns. We're dealing with Thanksgiving and the holidays coming up and all of these things. And the last thing I want is any barrier of entry for y'all to be in this space to bring in more abundance. At the end of the day, I will always get mine. You're always going to get yours. The point is community. The point is collective. The point is collective consciousness. The point is us coming together to literally lift each other up, to support each other on the release and to increase energy. You get to share, speak through whatever you want to speak through if you feel safe enough in the space. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's about. So I wanted to announce officially for y'all, because I wanted you to get the news first, that we are going to do this, and it is going to be on Sunday. So let me know what your Sunday is like at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, okay? 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hunter, welcome. Kiara, welcome. I Capture Culture, welcome. Hi, Duel, welcome. Lisa, how are you? Welcome. Lavelle, welcome. Yes. I see y'all. It's actually 5 now, Kasego, but I love it here. It's worth it. Oh my God, you're so awesome. So if you would like to be part of this community, this vibe tribe, this tribe vibe that we are going to be doing together on Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, please DM me your email. It's all I need. Everything, I want to try to get all of our information, especially offline as much as possible, just in case they're jacking up my TikTok on purpose. Then I can always at least stay connected to you guys. That's what happened with Instagram and Facebook. They locked me down with 6,000 followers. I've lost mostly all of those people. If I didn't have their direct contacts, I lost them. You know what I mean? So some people found me and the whole thing, which is great. They, have the same handle. So ultimately people will always be able to find me. And I believe that who it is supposed to be is going to find me, and vice versa. So you won't be able to join Sunday because you have a league Sunday nights, Roslyn. Oh my God, I'm sorry. What time do you usually leave to go to your bowling? Because it could be earlier, because I know we have some people on the West Coast. So I was trying to kind of have this like in between, time frame so that it's not too early for those, or too late. I don't know if it's 3 hours, but they're 3 hours before, they're 3 hours. You leave at 4:45. Got you. Well, if it is at 4, are you Eastern Standard Time as well? Because if it is at 4, then you can at least join for the first 45 minutes, maybe. Or maybe we could do a 3 to 5. We'll see. Let me know what works for you guys. If a 3 to 5 works, and even for those in a different time zone. And that's why I figured a Sunday might work, because Sundays are usually kind of a chill day, middle-ish of the day, evening before dinner time. You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. I thought would be conducive. 3 to 5 is good for Lisa. Okay. Whatever works for you works for me personally, because Sego's so freaking awesome. And she's the one that's up at 5 in the morning right now. Like, what time is that going to be for you on Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time? Kasego, what time is that going to be for you on Sunday? Is that a whole different day? Because like you're in a different day. You're literally at a different day. You're tomorrow already, Kasego? You're tomorrow. We're still today. So cool. So yes, let me know if Sunday, 11:30, meaning the date, November 30th, at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If that works. It's Wednesday right now. You're from the future. That's what I'm saying. You're tomorrow. We're today still. Yay. Thank you for the email, Lisa. Yeah, if y'all can do that, I don't know if you could do it while she probably came back in. I don't know. Or if you're comfortable putting it in the chat, then I can just screenshot it and then I have it. So that way you don't forget and it's not top of mind by the time we get off the live. Feel free if you were interested in being part of that. And just to stay in contact again, I am definitely building my email list so that I can, reach out to everybody. Mommy says sending love to everyone. Everybody give my mommy love. That's my mommy. Hi, mama. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you for joining. Hey, Stella. You don't have to leave the live to do it. Awesome. Everybody sending mommy love. 4.6K in 12 minutes already. Oh my gosh. Everybody's saying hi to mama. Hello, DJ Silk. What's up, King Phil? You good? Kasego says, thank you for blessing us with your daughter, mommy. Oh, thank you, Kasego. Thank you, guys. So send me your email if you want to be part of our Vibe Tribe off the app. It's going to be on Zoom. It's going to be on Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to tap into some release to increase full moon rituals. I'm going to give you guys some heads up as to what you can do on that night of the full moon, last full moon of the year. Release to increase what you do not want to take over into the new year. It is also Shango's feast day falling on that same day. That is the Orisha of thunder and lightning and of our protection and, just that fuel and that fire and that force that we need to just make shit happen. You know what I'm saying? So we go and tap into some stuff and I'm going to give you guys some awesome heads ups on how to work with this energy so you have it before the 4th, a list of things that you might need that are going to be part of some of the stuff that's in the book, the sacred supplements that are in the book. So it's easy stuff to have, but they're going to be I'm going to walk you through some stuff, okay? Jalayan, welcome, welcome. Kathy, welcome, welcome. Everybody's giving mommy love. Awesome. So yes, email, please. If I get your email, I'm going to send you the invitation and the details and the Zoom link and all of that stuff. If I don't have your email, I won't be able to obviously do that. So either put it in the chat if you're comfortable with that, or like Lisa said, you can just send me that in a DM. And then I will put that together and send you guys the details, okay? Mama in the chat, Ja. Mama in the chat, indeed. Yes, yes. So that was the first order of business. Please be sure to send me your email if you want to be part of this full moon activation, this release to increase gathering. It's going to be powerful. And I'm going to share everything that you need and y'all going to be able to tap in. Cord cutting alignment. If you are in alignment with, if you've done any cord cuttings in the past, it is an opportune time this December 4th full moon to do a cord cutting, whatever cord cutting. Naturally, I will tell you, mine is the best. So if you are interested in my cord cutting ritual, please let me know. If I have your email, I will automatically send every single person who I have your email the overview. So you don't even need to request it. There's no charge for the overview. I will automatically send that to you with your permission. And then at least you have it. You know what I'm saying? Retrograde ends on the 29th, I believe. Mercury retrograde. I believe on the 29th. So there's still retro shade, a couple of weeks, on the back end and stuff. But it's been a doozy. And I try not to talk about the retrogrades as much as I used to because it sounds like fear mongering to me when I hear it. But I'm super sensitive to the energies. And because I am, it makes me feel like I'm going to freak people out. But since you mentioned it, this Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, it's Scorpio season. So it's we have a conjunction energy right now. It's intense. Absolutely, absolutely intense. So yeah, I'm looking forward for the energy to pass. Yikesers. Let me go grab 100 black candles and nails. Yes, listen, Kiara. Listen. So yes, that's the order of business, guys. I just need your emails. Just give me your emails. Just give me your emails. Just give me your emails. I will send you the details for our gathering. It is going to be on Sunday, November 30th, 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all heard it here first. Talked about it during my live today, my Tuesday tea at 2. but I didn't give the date. I didn't give the time because I wanted to let my Vibe Tribe know first. What's up, Delisa? And I'm loving the new profile picture. I did forget to tell you that. Loving the new profile picture. So word up. I see you, girl. I see you. Awesome. So yeah, that's that, guys. So emails, and I will DM you. I will email you all of the details. But Sunday, November 30th, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be on the Zoom. We're going to see each other's faces. We're going to hear each other's voices and laughter and all of the things. And I will email you what you need for the gathering ahead of time, what you're going to need just between having the gathering and the 4th. I'm going to just like walk you through everything. It's going to be super informal, but at the same time, I'm a Virgo stellium, so it's going to be like organized and stuff, but it's going to be super fun. And it's going to be very aligned, and it's going to be, I don't even tell you too much of what it's going to be, but you will get like a general itinerary in regards of what to expect and such. Okay. Nicole, welcome. What's up? What's up? I just announced that, our Zoom that I did promise for our full moon activations to tap in for how to align with this last full moon of the year, of a 9-year, guys. So this is what I'm saying. Like, it's not just, okay, full moon, oh, the last of the year. This is it's like a decade energy. We are releasing like a decade right now. So there's a lot that we want to really tap into and do this work and align with this energy to like wash away, keep away. That's old shit. You don't get to come into this new reality with me. You know what I'm saying? So emails, I just need your emails and I will follow up with you. Obviously, I'll be talking about it between now and Friday. Saturday, I'm thinking about being live, and I'm going to let you guys know what the vibe is going to be for Just a Vibe on Saturday night. But I figure maybe it's good to be there on Saturday night so that I could again remind people or invite more people to the vibe on Sunday. So I will let you know. I love it here. Me too, Kiara. We love it here, and we love us. And we love us. Jade, how are you? It's been a while, so I hope I'm still on the list. I hope I'm still in the list from a while. We always new lists every night, but welcome back. Welcome back. Haven't opened the list yet. Tapping into my new publication. So if you don't know, I am a newly published author, and my book, Sacred Soul Simplified, is available on all platforms. And for the speed reads, for the next 33 speed reads, we're on number 7 tonight, tapping into the cosmic concepts in my publication. So I'm going to just give you a little quick because TikTok be hating on me and stuff. But check out the book if you're interested. And tonight we are tapping into cosmic concept number 7, perfectly made, because we are perfectly made. Alafia to you, Awo, Ifag Ben Miro. 10K in 20 minutes. Thank y'all. Jenna, welcome. Video keeps glitching. Y'all, when I tell you, we were just talking about Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde is doing a doozy this time because it's in Scorpio. We're in Scorpio season. Listen, like crazy. And again, the last Mercury retrograde for the year as well. You get about 4 Mercury retrogrades in a year because Mercury just has an 88-day revolution. So it's, it's intense. This particular one I've been feeling. That's also part of why I'm dealing with what's going on with the TikTok today and all of the stuff. You know what I mean? I see you, Lisa. I didn't open the list yet, and that's gonna be it. You see, that's why I was like, I'm gonna change the emoji tonight because y'all are gonna assume that it's number 7. I'm switching it up. So I'm gonna let y'all know when to put it in. When is it over? The TikTok? The live. The Zoom is gonna be 3 to 5, 3 to 5 p.m. that Sunday. Eastern Standard Time. I figure just a couple of hours will do. If we're vibing, then, we can hang and see what happens. But I'll create the program itself, the itinerary, to be between 3 and 5 so that the main stuff happens. So that way, if anybody has to leave. Oh, the retrograde, the 29th. So 29th is when the official last day of the retrograde is. I think it was November 9th to November 29th. But again, retrograde is always also 2 weeks before the start of the retrograde and 2 weeks afterwards. So there's still going to be some stuff going on till like mid-December, I would say, kind of thing. Yeah, definitely feeling it, right? Yeah, this one was this was a one. This was a one. And Mercury and I are like this. Again, I'm a Virgo stellium, so Mercury is very heavy in my chart. I align with Hermes. We tap in all the time. I ask for messages and like visual things, and I get them. It's kind of crazy sometimes when I ask for like the weirdest sign, and he'll give it to me. So it's kind of like, okay, I guess there's something. Totally listening. So it doesn't usually put me through what I've been feeling this particular Mercury retrograde. But yeah, there's been some stuff specifically in regards to technology and my phone and, you know, my computer and stuff like that. So that's what it is. It is what it is. Today my body been tired. Kiara's saying my energy been good, but body tired. Got you. Do you take baths at all? Maybe a nice hot soak. Sometimes I take a hot soak and I actually feel rejuvenated because the body just needs that massage and that coaxing and stuff. Get some Epsom salt, put a little bit of honey in there. You know what I'm saying? Give yourself that, I call them self-love soaks. Love up on the body. If you have any rose petals, throw some rose petals in there, some candles, you know what I'm saying? Give yourself a nice self-love soak and see if it makes your body feel loved up on, to give you a little more sense of energy. Love you, mama. I see you. I see you. Thank you. So I need emails, okay, guys? If you want to join our Zoom on Sunday, our full moon gathering, we're going to tap into some release to increase rituals. We're going to share. We're going to have a moment for you guys to just talk through whatever you want to talk through, some things that you want to tap in for releasing. Help us, you know, we're going to help each other kind of fuel our passions and that energy of acquiring our desires and stuff, you know what I mean? So we're going to do all of that in like real communion, you know, virtually, where we can again actually see and hear each other. So I'm a big proponent of being on screen and showing your face so that we know that it's a safe space and that everybody's like about it, you know what I mean? And we don't have any like moles and spies up in there. So I am definitely on that, you know what I mean? But if anybody is like shy, or if there's anything in particular, it's not a forced thing, but it is definitely, you know, more conducive to the kind of energy we're trying to, you know, create in the space. So the Noble One, welcome, welcome, beautiful to you. Thank you for joining. Thank you, thank you. So yes, salt bath, good, do that. You love my outfit? I'm hoodie for life. What you mean? Thank you, girl. I'm like, which hoodie am I gonna wear today? Like some of them, I'm always in the hoodie vibes. I was wearing this today, so this is what I was wearing for my Tuesday tea at 2. I'm wearing super comfy pants that my nephew left for me when he came to visit from London, and then he left these for me. So I spoke to him today, and it's so ironic that I put them on today, and then we ended up talking, and I was like, babe, I'm wearing your pants. So that was cool. Perfect alignment. Frank LeBlue, welcome. Letitia, welcome. What else did I want to share? Anything else? We're going to vibe out with Perfectly Made. And part of, which I will also share in general, but for the, love that. Isn't that awesome, Jade? I'm also going to be on the lives in general, sharing a particular product or service just to kind of give a highlight, especially if there's a specific alignment. So today during Tuesday Tea at 2, I actually shared one of the main, because I make a lot of anointing oils, but my absolute best seller, which again, I'm so bad at promoting and posting and stuff, but word of mouth is everything. And again, I had my TikTok and my Facebook, which was doing pretty well. So I had a lot of people and clients and all that stuff, and I've just kind of transferred, starting from scratch on TikTok type of vibe. So I'm getting back into the habit of promoting my products, promoting my services to get, you know, the new energy, new people into the vibration. So this magical potion right here that you see right here is called Grounded Growth. It is an anointing oil that is for your actual hair growth. So it helps your hair grow, gives your roots and your follicles all of the extra boom, bang, zap that it needs to grow your hair. I actually have to stop using it because I've cut my hair recently and I'm trying to keep it at the length because my hair was like past my butt kind of vibe, and I've just literally I cut 9 inches in July. So I don't want my growth to come back. So I'm putting myself on hold, but I am still using it sparingly in regards to the other alignments, which is Ori protection, spiritual growth. So I call it grounded growth because it gives you the energy of rootedness, of grounded, but then also giving you the elevation and the protection and the alignment. So this is like an all-in-one holistic, head to toe, spiritual, emotional, physical alignment of grounded growth. So if you are interested in this very, very magical product, please do DM me. It is absolutely good for kids. Not too young though, because there's essential oils in here as well as dried herbs. So rosemary, bay leaf, sage. There's a crystal, clear quartz crystal in there. Batana oil is in here. Tea tree oil is in here. A lot of, again, blessings in terms of the healing, release to increase energy, but for actual hair growth. So it's good stuff. It's good stuff. So let me know. It's 11.11 for the 1 ounce. This is a 1 ounce size right here. Whoops. 1 ounce size, 11.11, and then we'll figure out the logistics in terms of shipping, because there'll be additional shipping if I have to mail it to you. But yes, it's magic. So you should get some. It's magic. You should get some. DM me and I got you. Cool. Also, my products are Your Son's Hair Won't Grow. How old is he? Let me know how old that baby is. Hold the bottle up, please. Sorry, here you go. Here you go. Do, 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 do. Grounded growth, anointing oil. It's an Ori protection, higher self-protection, crown protector. Very, very powerful stuff right here. Ivan, welcome, welcome. Hitomi, welcome. I have an interesting question because thing have happened between me and this person. Ooh, let's see. Let's get you on the list then. He's 4. You can try it on him at 4. You can try it on him at 4. And maybe what I'll do is I'll make you a little bit more of a diluted version just in case. So I'll make a special one for him. If you are interested, I'll just do it a little bit more diluted because I do my oil blends very diluted anyway because I try to keep everybody in mind. So I do like a max 3% dilution. If you guys know anything about blending oils, there's a percentage, energy, and that 3 is usually a safe place to be in that sense. So I always do a max of 3% dilution because essential oils are super concentrated, obviously. And then obviously you mix it with the carrier oil. So there's castor oil in here, there's coconut oil in here, there's sunflower oil in here, a lot of very, again, in terms of the growth and the protection. So need to help her push her product. She deserves it. Thank you, Kiara. And that's why Spirit's like, you got to share your stuff. You have to share your stuff again. Like you have to start, you know what I mean? So I'm definitely starting to do that. So this is the Ori protection, grounded growth energy. What did I miss the list? Nope. I missed everything. Just watched your story and I was heartbroken. What do you mean? No, you didn't miss anything. I thought that I wasn't going to be able to go live. So I don't know if it's that, but I'm here. So yay. Don't worry, Charity. Welcome. Hey. Lisa, let me know. I can definitely make you a more diluted version, like do a 1.5% or something, or maybe a 1. Delisa, I saw that on your website. I was going to ask you about it. Glad you did. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Again, especially for edges and stuff like that. Sometimes people have a hard time getting their edges and things like that. But again, it's not just for actual hair growth. It is growth across the board. That's what makes it really, really special. So definitely let me know. So that's the little promo plug. Now let's tap into this additional promo plug. Perfectly made, because we are perfectly made. So our declaration for Perfectly Made from Sacred Soul Simplified is, I am perfectly made. We could do many things that someone could judge, but that cannot remove the divine spark of perfection we are made of. Nurturing our dynamics with care and concern. Oh, visibility restricted. See, these guys are, I showed that book for a second and they freaking flagged me. Wow. Damn. Anyway, nurturing our dynamics with care and concern is the foundation for healthy exchanges and harmonious encounters. The grace that we are given from spirit is unconditional. So it is vital that we give ourselves and others grace as well. These are the things to remember when we think about our perfection, and that we were made in the image of perfection. So therefore, how could we not be? But we come here and we are dealing with all of these societal norms and restrictions and rules and regulations and indoctrinations and such. And it takes us out of that alignment, and we just have to bring ourselves back into that, right? Yeah, they on me. They seem to be. And maybe that's why my TikTok has been acting up. They on me. So even maybe because of the oil. Maybe because I was showing the oil. That's pretty jacked up. Welcome, Dine or Din. Welcome, welcome. Majid, welcome, welcome. So yes, let me know if you want to be on the list for speed reads tonight, tapping into Perfectly Made. And if you would like to be on the list, I want you to use any of the emojis that has a medal. You know, I have like the first place, or there's just that star medal, just to kind of come into this energy of winner, of perfection, of cream of the crop, the top. So give me a medal and yes, and your name. Awesome. I see y'all coming through. Yes. Yes. Cool. Okay. And we are going to get this list on. Oh, and just for the record, I missed my daughter last night. She totally fell asleep. It's okay, Jade. I see you. All good. I missed my daughter last night because I stayed on late and I tried to catch her and she totally fell asleep. We spoke this morning though, so she was totally fine, but I totally missed her last night because I could not get off the live with y'all. So tonight, I told her we should say our goodnights because it's when she's with her dad, obviously. So when that happens and she's there and we have to say goodnight, I've told her, let's do it before the live, because then that way I'm not rushing. If our vibe is what our vibe is, then I don't have to, kind of be split in mind type of thing. Because I also don't want it to take away from the readings, because I'm like reading, but oh my God, I'm my daughter, you know what I mean? So we spoke already. So now we're good. Okay. Lisa, still made it as number one, girl. I see you. Kasego, I see you too. You want to be on the list? I saw that comment, but I am putting us down now. So Lisa, Jade, Kiara, Nicole, Brianna. I'll read it out afterwards and what number you are. Charbear, that's Charity. Awesome. Delisa, Betty. Better Betty, how are you feeling, Better Betty? Bridget. Roslyn. Man, y'all roll deep. Sego, you are on. I see you. And I said I was going to bed early. Sorry, Key. Alicia, let me know if it's Alicia or Alicia. So give me a number 1 if it's Alicia. Give me a number 2 in the comments if it's Alicia. Sh for 2, C for 1 with 1. Okay, let me know, because I want to make sure I'm saying your name properly. Cool, Alicia. Got you. Thank you. Got it. Monet. Got you. Who am I missing? Lisa's like, yes. And yes, heart puffs. Thank you. And yes, heart me up. Did y'all see my post that in the past month alone, y'all gave me 1 million hearts on these lives? 1 million. 1M. The thing says 1M in just this month alone. Like the past month. So get them the tap-in is real. We tapping in card-wise and energy-wise, but y'all tapping in. So give thanks. Vibe Tribe. Y'all are everything. 1,000,000. Wow, indeed, Nicole. Like 1,000,000. Like, got 50% so far on my heart puffs. Thank y'all so much. Share the live, put it out there, even though I'm being restricted right now. What are they saying? Because redirects to purchase products outside of TikTok. Yeah. Wow. They are so whack. They're so whack. Because aren't we like supposed to be promoting our stuff? Like what is, I don't even understand what's the point of social media anymore. And don't y'all get paid for like anything that we do because we're on here promoting? Why would I be here if I can't talk about what I'm like, who I am and what I'm doing? Anyway. And all these people are we're doing like video, readings and all this stuff, and people are charging for it, and there's not a problem. And I'm here like doing this for free, and they're gonna get mad at me for showing an oil in a book for $11. Like anyway, fan base. I hear you, Nicole. I hear you. I gotta do all of this stuff. I gotta do all of this stuff again. This was hard enough to like freaking start over, yo. Anyways, here's the list. We gonna go in. Emails. We're doing I gotta say like every 5 minutes. Please give me your email. DM me your email if you would like to be part of our full moon Zoom gathering, activation, tapping in Shango feast day as well on that full moon. We're gonna walk through some rituals. We're gonna just vibe and tribe, you know what I'm saying? And get ready for the last full moon of the year so that could really propel you guys into where you want to be, what you want to leave behind, what cannot go into this 10-year. It is a year of 9 that we are leaving right now. That is a year of endings. It's the number of endings and an energy of completion. So what are we like tapping into, like completing? And when we come into community, again, collective consciousness is so much more powerful than anything that we can do individually. So I think this is going to be really, really powerful for us to come in together. Oh my gosh, Alyssa, it's been forever. You're in Mexico. Wi-Fi is glitchy, but wanted to say hi. Alyssa, hi. We're going to be doing a Zoom gathering. So just send me your email so I can at least keep you in the loop and see if you're available. It's going to be on Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so just give me your email so that way I can keep you in the loop with what's up and the details and all that stuff if you want to join us. Missed you too. Awesome. And in case you didn't hear, and I'm being restricted, so we'll see, but my publication is available. I have to like learn all the code words, but I am officially a published author. Check my page because I can't talk about it because TikTok be banning me and stuff, but check my page. So if you are interested in checking out my publication, all of the details are there, and it is very, very powerful and so super spiritually aligned, and our speed reads are tapping into the cosmic concepts that I refer to in the publication. So yay. Keep giving me the hearts, y'all. We're at 26K already tonight. Oh, it reminds me of a recent dream. I woke up remembering number 9 and the word home. Ashe. So yes, we're going to gather. We are going to gather. The Vibe Tribe are going to be in real community. Indeed, indeed. Clairaudient, yes, that is the gift. That is what we got. We hear clear. One of my declarations for Momentum Monday was, I hear what I hear. My guidance is clear. So it just gives you that, like, don't question it. You heard, like when they said, I said what I said. Be like, I hear what I hear. My guidance is clear. Ashe. All right, it's my bedtime. Rest well, Alyssa, but give me your email, all right? Just DM me your email so I can keep you posted on live on Sunday. Thank you for my heart puff. Thank you. Yes, use that. I hear what I hear. My guidance is clear. Don't question it. Ashe. No, I didn't read it yet. I'm about to right now. Just getting through the comments. Okay, y'all ready? This is the list. Lisa, number 1, Jade, number 2, Kiara, number 3, Nicole, number 4, Brianna, number 5, Shar, number 6, Delisa, number 7, Betty, number 8, Bridget, number 9, Roslyn, number 10, Sego, number 11, Alicia, 12, Monet, 13. Okay, there's space for one more just in case, or let me know if I missed anybody. Did I miss anyone? Let me know. Let me know. Zach, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining the live. 4 is your life path number 2. Awesome. And you are number 4 on the list tonight. Tapping into Perfectly Made and what it is that you need to remind yourself to be in alignment of your perfection. Okay? Michelle, welcome. Thank you for joining, love. How you doing? One more for the list. If you want to be on, just give me one of the medal emojis, you know, the star or the number 1, just a little Olympic medal, and your name. Hello, hello. If you would like to get that last spot on the list. And we are tapping into cosmic concept number 7, Perfectly Made. Perfectly Made. I got caught 555 today. Oshun energy indeed. Sis, you got us tonight. 10 for the win. Ashe. By the way, do you need their full name for readings, or what you were tapping your question in terms of that? No, it's okay. It's just gonna tap in for you. It's really what my alignment is and why it's Ori to Ori. It's literally a tapping in of what your higher self is trying to tell you that you need. So it's going to be kind of less about him or anything external. And thank you so much, Michelle. Appreciate you. It's more going to be about what is good and best for you kind of thing. So we'll see what comes through. Because it might not be about him at all. It's going to be about what Spirit wants you to prioritize and focus on. You know what I mean? So, cosmic confirmation on the burp there. Word up. Delisa said number 7 for 2 nights. And and again, I have to also remember to give the little shout out for when we're in the number of the cosmic concept. So Delisa got the alignment tonight. It was Kiba last night, I think, for 6, right? You see, I have it on my book here. Yup. Kiba was number 6. Linda was number 5 on Winds of Change. Adora was number 4 for 4 Walls of Manifestation. Sandra was number 3 for Power of 3. Brianna was number 2 for Divine Duality. And Connor was number 1 for Awareness of Oneness. So tonight, Delisa, you are number 7 for Perfectly Made. Very cool. All right, you'll be back? Okay, cool. So you see where you are on the list, right? You should be all right. Where are you? You're 2. Where are you going, girl? You're number 6. You're number 2. What you talking about? Where are you going? You're next after Lisa. Okay, she's back. For you. Alrighty. Cool. Yes, very lucky indeed. Lucky 7. Let's go. You ready? We are going to tap in. While y'all tap in, tap, 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 to tap, tap, to tap, to tap, 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 to tap, tap. Awesome. I'm about to say, Jade, I was like, wait, you're number 2. Where are you going? No. Come on back now. Come on back. So first off, Lisa, Jade, you are on deck, and then Kiara is 3rd. So I will always give the 3 in a row so that y'all could just give me a little something in the comments so I know that you're here, so I can just speed through the speed reads to get everybody in, okay? Keep the hearts going. Michelle got her book over the weekend. Gotta get started. Thank you, Michelle, so much for that support. I can't wait for your feedback. Send me a picture of you holding it if you can, if you want, and I will post it if that's okay, and then tag you and stuff. Thank you. I so appreciate that. I can't wait to hear what you feel, how it aligns. We're going to be doing our book club in January. So Betty started hers last night. Betty, thank you. Send me a picture of you holding it and I will post it and tag you. Thank you guys so much. That is everything. Yay. Yay, 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 yay. All right. Let's give thanks to the Creator. Give thanks to the breath of life. Mother, Father, God, angels, ancestors, Orisha, forces of nature, divine deities of all traditions and light and love that serve humanity for the highest good of all. I thank you for this alignment, for this ability, for this awareness, for this ascension as I tap into the energies of the individuals and the collective in this space this evening. Tapping into Cosmic Concept 7, Perfectly Made. Thank you for clear and concise messages to help them remember, put their pieces back together again, to tap into their birthright of their perfection and how to propel them to their highest power, passion, and purpose. Ashe, Ashe, Asheo. Give thanks. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Give me the Ashes. Give me the Amen, Amin, Ahu, Abracadabra. Whatever your soul chooses, give thanks. All right, Sharseer is still working. Give thanks for the Ashes. Amen, Amen, Amin, Ahu. Awesome. All right, let's go, Lisa. Mr. Block, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. Perfectly made. These alignments are how you remember your divine spark. Lisa, 5 of Pentacles in the upright position, Tower card in the reversal position. What you have endured, the hardship, is behind you. Yesterday, last night, we were talking a lot. Thank you for my, what is that again? The fan club. Thank you, thank you. Last night, we were talking a lot about the past and to make sure that we get past our past. This energy of perfection for you is to give yourself the credit and the kudos for how much you don't dwell on the past. Yes, there are things, and this is a financial hardship that you have endured, that in some ways you're still on the threshold of kind of getting clear, getting through, but you are on the other side of it. The rock bottom energy that you felt and experienced at a time, literally feeling to the ground kind of thing. What am I going to do? How do I get myself? How do we get us out of it? You are on the up from that now. And the more that you tap into the energy of reminding yourself that every single thing happened exactly as it should, and it is all part of a perfect plan, and that even when something doesn't feel perfect, it is part of a perfect plan, and that surrender and that gratitude through it all is absolutely going to make sure that this money situation completely turns. This energy of 5 of Pentacles, when you double it, comes into the energy of 10 of Pentacles, which is the most abundant card in the deck, because it brings in financial freedom, it brings in inheritance and generational wealth and what you're passing on to your kids. And we talk about that a lot. Of the things that you are hoping for and planning is about legacy of what you want to leave your children. And that is definitely part of your perfect plan. Okay. All right. All right. Goal for tonight. I have 333 heart puffs. And in terms of the hearts, that's unlimited. So just keep tapping, y'all. Just keep tapping. That hit home, Lisa. Awesome. Got it. Good for you. Good for you. You got this. All right, Jade, you can ask your question now. Absolutely. Let's see what comes through. But tapping into your perfection. You were homeless 5 years ago, and that was a 5 of Pentacles. Are you kidding? Wow. Wow. Spirit don't play. Like, I couldn't know that. I didn't even know that I'm just now remembering that there was a 5 of Pentacles that literally represents homelessness. And like, that's the energy of financial distress and forlorn and being kind of left and abandoned. And when you were pregnant with Zion, my God. Wow, honey. The past is behind. The worst is behind you. 5 years ago, and the 5 of Pentacles. Unbelievable. Right, Roslyn? Yo, Spirit don't play. My goodness. Wow. And thank you guys as well for being so, like, sharing in the comments so that we can all experience just how real this is. Because you didn't have to share that. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that you did shows, again, how safe you feel in the space in general. I'm so honored and grateful for that. But we all get to experience just how tangible these messages are. And wow, thank you. Truly, truly grateful. Yep, the war is over. Yeah. Only up from here, Lisa. Only up from here. Wow. All right, Jade. I didn't see your question yet. Did I miss it? Okay. Me and Jonathan, Larry, Shelley be together. All right. Let's see if any relationship cards come through. If not, the focus is just supposed to be on you, especially as we're tapping into the energy of Perfectly Made and what it is that you need to keep in the forefront, because of this returning in many ways to that divine spark that you cannot be separated from ultimately. Such an overcomer indeed. Indeed, Brianna. Lisa, amazing. Ralston's like, sis, don't make us cry tonight. This is the first reading that came in so like, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. But it's all of our energies too. You know what I'm saying? It's all of our ancestors in the space. Like, let's think about that. When we gather, and this is why the Zooms are going to be so much more powerful in that sense too, because we're going to be sharing, seeing each other's faces, hearing each other's voices. When we gather, it's not just us. Like, my whole ancestral army is here. Your whole ancestral army is there. Every Orisha that aligns with you, the one that has your head, the one that is just walking with you, every angel, every netter, come on, yo. Times 1, 2, 3, times 13 right now. That's everything. That is everything. So it gets real. It doesn't get any realer than that. You know? Give thanks. All right, Jade. Let's see what taps in for Jade. Jonathan. Should we still choose? Thank you. You have the Justice card in the reversal position, and you have the Three of Cups in the upright position. I'm going to read this in general in terms of the message that it is speaking for you, and then I will interpret it as it comes in relation to your question. But this is beyond your question. So this is why I'm going to answer that first. In regards to your focus, your alignment, and coming into union with your perfection, you need to balance your energy more to focus on yourself. It's in relation to this relationship question because of the focus on the relationship, on the focus on him. Spirit is saying that imbalance needs to be restored, that there's also an injustice that you're doing to yourself, and that you're allowing, either this person or in general, that you're allowing to come through to you. And the energy of power of 3, the energy of divine feminine energy, the energy of coming and focusing more on the female dynamics in your orbit, not putting your girlfriends and whether you have sisters or the dynamic that you have with your mom, not putting that aside. There could be some semblance of you being too hyperfixated on the relationship that you may be alienating yourself, your divine feminine energy, that higher self energy, and your divine feminine relationships. Whether it's not really going out with your girls as much because you're with him, or these kinds of things could be part of the imbalance that's happening here. In relation to him and you in particular, it is just, again, kind of that clear in the sense of there's an imbalance, and you have to make sure that you're not risking the dynamics that you had before him, because they're the ones that ultimately will be there after him unless you fuck it up. So don't mess it up for somebody that might actually mess it up with you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's going to be a karma in some ways that is going to be yours to pay. The Justice card is also about karma, right? You reap what you sow. So you want to be very, very mindful what dynamics you're prioritizing, how selective you're being, how discerning you're being in regards to your investment in time, in dime, in love, in money, all of those things, especially when it comes to the people that have been there, the women in particular, and yourself. Do not abandon yourself, okay? Choose you, all right? That was a shower thought today for you. Look at that, 100% agree, okay? So confirmation here. So I won't say yes or no in regards to the get back together kind of thing, but in general, and this has come through in your readings about this in the past, there's a fixation in some ways on him and the relationship that's not serving you. I won't say I always try to be nice, and then Spirit's like, say how I said it. And I'm like, sorry. Yeah, that's not in your best interest. So you have to choose for you. Okay. Lovely. Welcome, Luchelle. Welcome. Welcome. You're so welcome, Jade. Have a good night. Rest well. Kiara, you are up. Nicole on deck, and then Brianna. Let me know who's still here. 45 hearts on there, 45K, I should say. Ow. All right, Kiara's here. Nicole, let me know if you're here. Excuse me. Shar, you are number 6, so right after Brianna. Almost there. Betty's like, I'm tapping away. Nicole is ready. All right. I see you, Roslyn. Cool. All right. So Kiara's up. Nicole, then Brianna. Awesome. Tapping in for Kiara. Give thanks, Spirit. Perfectly made. Perfectly made. Give thanks. Ooh, you got 4 cards. You have the 2 of Pentacles in the reversal position. You have the Moon in the reversal position. The Knight of Swords in the upright position. 8 of Wands in the reversal position. The irony with these 2 cards here is a hastiness, a swiftness here, and then the 8 of Swords, which is the fastest moving card in the deck, aside from the Chariot, is in the reverse, which means a delay in regards to messages. So what we've been talking about a lot in terms of like the downloads and things like that, what I'm getting for you here is in terms of tapping in for your perfectly made alignment is when you do hear the message, trust it. Like, don't question, does this, that what it means? And could it really be? And it's hard sometimes to not do that, especially when, not that it's new, but when it's like super intense and when it starts to ramp up. And I was telling you that it's going to start to ramp up even more, right? With the reversal here, Spirit is just giving you the heads up of what not to do to make those messages slow down, because this is a fast moving energy. The haste is here. And I don't want to say haste in terms of like it's rushing, but just in terms of the pace. It's just a very fast paced in terms of how things are going to start to come through for you. The more you question or doubt it, that's going to make the messages get slower, because they're going to say or feel like you're not ready. And if they feel like you're not ready, then they're going to kind of pinch off the siphon a little bit, right? Let's take it easier on her. She's not ready yet. But if you're open and you're feeling it and you receive and you're obedient and all those things, they're like, oh, she got this. Oh, she got it. That's the guidance that's coming here for you. Especially with the Moon in the reversal is the same thing in terms of secrets and mysteries and things being revealed, but there's still a lot that needs to be uncovered. So they're pacing themselves with you in some ways because they don't want to make haste. They don't want to kind of flood you, Moon energy as well, overflow and that kind of thing, and kind of do it too soon because of also the potential that you have in regards to the messages that you're receiving and how you're going to execute and implement them. The fact that your daughter as well, your children have that gift as well. It's going to, anything that you get, they're automatically going to get. It's a womb connection. It does not, there's no way they're going to miss what comes for you. So that's also why there is kind of that, not again a slowdown, but they're kind of pacing you. This is the energy of them pacing you so that you don't get overwhelmed, so that they don't get overwhelmed, because they're going to get the doses of what's coming through for you. 2 of Pentacles in the reversal position is where you juggle, where you dilemma, where you question what comes through sometimes. And because of the reversal energy of it, of the uncertainty, the unsurety, that's again what's making them kind of pace themselves and slow down. So the question is really going to be, how much speed? When are you ready? When do you want to tell them, you know what you got? Give it to me. Or no, this is a good pace. This is what I need. And that's okay too. You know what I'm saying? So you are very much in control in regards to the floodgates of these messages that are coming through for you, for your children, all of that. So that's how perfect you are in this alignment, because you literally get to turn the faucet all the way on, or kind of turn it a little bit lower, turn it off even. You get to do that. So it's up to you. It's up to you. Cool. Okay, good. Thank you. You're welcome. Makes perfect sense. Ashe. Makes sense. I got to download that Said Fast real fast. Yo. So as long as you give the okay, this is again Ori alignment. So if you give the okay, it's the same reason that I asked for permission. You have to give yourself permission. You have to give yourself permission. And that's what they're going to hear. That's what they're going to receive. And they're going to be like, all right, she's ready. Let's go. You know? Awesome. Nicole, you were up. Brianna, you are on deck. Charity, next. Sometimes I struggle with second guessing it, but I write everything down. Beautiful. And again, it's take your time, right? Because that's the message too. They're not trying to like force feed you or do too much. Confirmation. It is really a take your time kind of thing. But just like we were talking about a lot last night in terms of the overthinking, you don't want to be stuck. You don't want to be stagnant. And you can think through making moves. You don't have to stop and be stagnant while you're thinking through. You know what I'm saying? So that was like, I think one of the best downloads that came through last night, especially as an overthinker, to that energy of thinking things through. Think through. We think through, but we stop and we do all of this damn thinking. When we can think through making some damn moves, because we can always change our mind. We are making up our mind every second of the day. So keep moving, get things done, and think through it while it's happening. You know, learning that some things will make sense later. Don't have to figure it all out. No, it's just like the harvest. It can't all come now. Why would we want it to? And how boring would it be if just all of a sudden, boom, like when they say like we only use like less than 10% of our brain, I'm like, I'm kind of happy. They say you only see like whatever percentage of the light spectrum, and that's why we can't always see our ancestors and like the energies that are literally, I'm like, I think that's good. Because it may be like, whoa, if we really were like being able to see and hear and what everything all the time, I would imagine that could be a little bit overwhelming. And that's again part of your message in terms of the pace of things. They're kind of taking their time with you, you know what I mean? And I think that's important, because again, as you're thinking through, as you're pacing yourself, you are going to be the one to be able to say, all right, more. But if things just kind of come down, especially in this kind of alignment, when we talking about our spiritual awareness, it could be too much. And that's the thing that can actually turn us completely away from our purposeful work, instead of us kind of, again, pacing ourselves and having time to also process when these like super deep downloads and experiences happen. And we need to sit in that for a minute before the next one comes. So they grant us that grace too. You know what I mean? Yes, thank you. Yes, because it was first very heavy. So I think that's why they slowed up. You see? Exactly. Awesome. All right, Nicole. Let's tap in for you. Get spirit tapping in. Perfectly made for Nicole. Thank you. 9 of Pentacles in the reversal position. And the Lover's card. You have a choice to make, and the choice is right now. It's like, Remember last night we were talking about for the love of, and we're making certain choices and we do certain things based on the love of a thing, a person, whatever the case is. That just came through for you because there's an energy here of the choice. Not even a dilemma, but just a choice of what you're juggling in regards to the love of love or relationship or partnership or your person or your financial freedom. And for myself, have always been saying, I want love first. I want love, because when that bag comes, I'm not going to be able to be 100% sure if he's here for me or if he's here for the bag, right? So I've been manifesting love first. I have since changed my mind. Because I believe for me, self-sufficiency is the number one goal, so that whether the love comes or not, I'm good. I got it. I'm not dependent on anyone. I also realize that, and I'm speaking this energy of what I'm realizing because I'm feeling like you're resonating with that, and that it may be your alignment as well because of these cards. And this is very clearly, obviously, a message and confirmation for me as well. But I since changed my mind because in my alignment of what my focus is, I was realizing that part of how I was, weighing a good partner was based on how he could show up for me financially as a provider. And I don't want to choose someone just because they are a provider, just because they put a little money in my pocket, just because I don't want that. Because I found myself staying sometimes in a relationship because I was giving them such credit for the financial support over the emotional support. And I made it like, well, he's a man, at least he, no. Likewise, I do believe that you don't just want somebody to show up as a man and as a provider and to be able to put a little money in your pocket or whatever the case is. No, you want to be able to have your own bag so that you can literally be like, what else you got? But what else you got though? And more than anything, to be able to stand for you and hold space for you emotionally. That's the stuff right there. And we relinquish that need and that requirement in our men when they got the bag, when they got the money, when they're paying a bill, when they're paying the rent, when we give them a pass. So when you don't need somebody to pay you nothing, you're not going to give that same pass. That's what the energy is for you here. You have to put yourself in a sense and an energy of perfection in terms of your living reality so that somebody coming along adds to it. It is not anything that you need. You don't want to need a man. You want to want a man. And this is what is going to make you feel this sense of perfection, alignment, coming into this Nine of Pentacles where, again, you don't need. You want, but you don't need. Okay? For you. So on point, Michelle said, word up. Facts, Nicole said, word up. Right? Because, wow, I've been there, Brianna said. Haven't we all? Hello, Sarah. Welcome, welcome. I know that's right, sis. Delisa said, me too, Betty said. Because we have been there. I'm guilty, Michelle said. Listen, we've been there. We've been there. And we may be there again. We may be there again, but at least this time there's a different scope in regards to how we get to practice. We are going to attract a lot of the same stuff. This is a download that I got when Peggy asked that question in one of the lives in terms of, what's being reflected back to us. And as I was processing that question and answering it out loud, I was realizing in terms of, because I'm like dating, right? Quote unquote, whatever. I'm open. So I'm, whatever, going on dates, seeing people, and texting, whatever, right? I shouldn't say it like that. But it's just, it's not consistent. I don't think that anyone is consistent. You know what I'm saying? So for me, especially in what I am focused on, it's hard for me to focus on a person that doesn't show up in a way that I show up for myself, and that in some ways could also potentially distract what I'm doing. And then for me to kind of put on a higher realm, oh, well, what I'm missing is ... So if they fill that gap, then I'm going to give them the opportunity. I don't want to do that to anyone, first of all, but I don't want to create something like that. I want to be self-sufficient. I want to be set and good and all of those things so that somebody compliments me. I want a compliment. I want camaraderie. I want I want community. You know what I'm saying? Like that energy of partnership. And then for me to also not be like where I was in the past several times where I hold on to somebody because if they go, then all of the expenses are on me again. Like I don't ever want to be in that place again. So yeah, no. With or without someone. Exactly, Bree. Exactly. Well said, sis. Thank you, Roslyn. All right. That was for you, Nicole. Once again, guilty. We've been there. And again, we might be there again. We might be there again, but when we're there again, we'll be able to recognize it and then maybe just switch it up quicker. Change it up, you know what I mean? Or we're in a position to practice standing our ground, putting a different line in the sand, being able to say, okay, you know what? I said I didn't want to do this again, but here I am. How am I going to pivot? How am I going to change this? What am I going to do differently this time? So it's not even about being hard on ourselves of like, oh man, here I am, or even feeling guilty, right? It's just like, that's what it was. Now, what is it? Now, what is it? How am I going to do this now? And that's really the whole point of it all, you know, is what we're learning, the lessons and the blessings through it all. So, yep, I'm good. Need the finances. Yep. We need to get our own shit, yo. We do. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. And no shade to any of the gentlemen in the space. Like, for real, we love y'all. We love y'all. But we have to do a lot of things on our own, a lot, because of inconsistency. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. So it's hard for us to, you know, then be in a dynamic and think that we have to just like surrender or submit or all of these things when we're not 100% sure, you know, where you're going to be or if you're going to call tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just is what it is. So I'll try to correct my mindset to that. Indeed. Thought I couldn't, but now I am, thankfully. Word up, Michelle. And timing is divine, because the whole point is about the growth and evolution and what we're doing and learning to not do something the same way that we did yesterday. And it's not shame or guilt or anything like that. We don't have to, you know, we can say guilty in the sense of, yeah, I've been there, done that, but not feeling guilty. And I know that's not what you mean. So that's exactly it. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, that was me, but not anymore. Not like that, you know? And that's what we celebrate. That's why we regard our regrets, which is another one of the cosmic concepts in the book. Because when we think about our regrets, ultimately, we should celebrate the fact that we can say we wouldn't do something again. That's a regret. Something that we could look back on and be like, oh, I will never do that again. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Just the fact that we can be in that alignment to look back and say, I would never do that again, is something we should be proud of, because it shows growth, it shows evolution, it shows learning, and that we now have to give ourselves the credit to get past our past. That was then. I'm not doing it like that anymore. You know? I feel like I can open up to this group of lovely people, my family. I love that, Roslyn. Thank you. I rather struggle financially than emotionally. Michelle, nothing but a word. That part. That part. Because especially, think about that, right? Exactly that. In a relationship. Imagine you are the one and y'all are the two. And you are in this thing. I'd rather be with someone and we are having a hard time with money than for me to not be able to communicate with you, or you not being emotionally intelligent and being able to hold me in the light when I need to, or be able to say I'm sorry when you do some fucked up shit. Like, we will eat canned beans all day, loving on each other. I will be happy. But you can put me in a freaking mansion, and if this dude is a ghost in the house, I'm good. Like, nah, no, not doing that, not doing that. So this is exactly, I feel you, girl. I feel you. So they can keep it. They can keep it if they don't got it. If they don't, they can keep it. They can keep it. Because then we're bought. And not only are we bought, our silence is purchased. Because we don't get to complain. We don't get to say I'm sad. We don't get to none of those things, because what's the freaking point if they can't hold space for us emotionally? We're silenced and that's being bought. Nah, absolutely not. Dated someone that would cash at me instead of apologize. A lack of character, like big time. Like they're just throwing money at it. It's so transactional. I don't even deal with transactional people. You think I'm going to deal with a transactional partner? Absolutely not. And then that's the thing. Like they feel like the more they can just, it's like, hey, I give you $100. Like zip it. I'm not trying to hear that. Because then they feel like, hey, you're supposed to be my peace. You're supposed to be my peace. So, you know, all of this doesn't make me feel. And then it's kind of extortion in some ways, because then we're going to feel like if I say something, if I upset him, and then if I'm not his peace, then I'm not going to get my peace. You can keep that. You can keep all them pieces. Okay? You can keep all them pieces. Yeah, that's whack. That's why I tried to get my husband to understand. See? I'm sorry, exactly. Going through that now, getting out of a marriage of 20 years. Lisa, exactly. Oh my God. He didn't know we are separated. It makes me sad, but it is what it is. Oh my God. Listen, we gotta just do, because the thing is, we say and we express and we tell them, and it's not like it just comes out of nowhere and then it's wah, 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 wah. And then all of a sudden they're acting brand new and surprised that we're like, you know what? Like, and anyway, I'm so sorry to hear, love, for real. Oh, but it is all part of the perfect plan. All part of the perfect plan. Yeah, stronger than you thought you could be. Absolutely. The both of you, indeed, to go through that. Right now, I won't agree to the divorce. Of course not. 32 years of pure hell, Betty. Indeed, I remember you told me. So happy it's behind you. Yes. No, you're not taking over the chat, Michelle. This is what we're here to do. And thank you for being so open, because this is the message. This is what it's all about. And it's empowering. And that's what this space is about. And this is why I read the comments, and it take whatever time it takes. And we gonna be here, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be, because this is part of it. This is all a part of it. Yes, Nicole. Okay, Brianna, you're up, right? Am I losing track? Nicole, you're good, right? I got you, because I have the check mark next to it. That was yours, right? And it's Brianna now. Michelle, you helped me to open up too. Thank you. You see, that's what I'm saying. Like, when we decide to share and to be like, upfront about things, all of us in the space will be like, you know what? I'm gonna say this. Yeah. So this is empowering. I'm currently going through everything you guys listed here regarding your relationship too. So I appreciate it, and I will never go back. Choose you, y'all. Choose you. Okay, Brianna, let's tap them for you. Perfectly made energy for Brianna. Wow. So, Brianna, I'm just going to give you a heads up that Sarah, welcome. I'm sorry, good night. Rest well. Thank you for popping in. Thank you. No matter how much I believed I loved her, but she was definitely using you. I'm so sorry, honey. I'm really sorry to hear that. But you know now, and release to increase to make space for what is meant for you. And this is why, Brianna, your energy is very potent, Brianna, because you're getting a message that is yours, but that is literally piggybacking and confirming everything that we're talking about right here. So I'm not sure what your particular relationship situation is, but this is tapping into yours and the collectives. These cards are literally what we were just talking about this whole time, and why it took us this long to get to your reading. Spirit is just like, oh yeah, that. High Priestess in the reversal position. This is about not listening to our intuition. This is about staying when we should go. This is about prolonging. This is about the give and the forgive and the give and the forgive and the nice notion and all of the things that we do to bend over backwards for a dynamic that we know, if it ain't it, it ain't it. The red flags, the pink flags, all of the things that we ignore, the reasons that we stay, especially when we're talking about this emotional intelligence versus financial gain, right? We stay in these relationships sometimes because we're thinking about the money, because we're thinking about the inheritance, about the family, about the investment that we made, and we want to make sure we get our ROI, right? So we stay in these dynamics despite the messages that we're getting. So likewise, you may be experiencing that or have experienced that. And the walk away, this is like slam bam in this perfect alignment here. Getting the messages that we sometimes ignore, staying in dynamics just because of the financial gain, and when we choose to walk away. And we walk away when we don't know where we're going. But at least we know that, listen, I might not know what I want, but I know what I don't want. And the first step in getting or figuring out what we want is walking away from what we don't want. This is an energy of this fire, this release. This is full moon energy as well, of what it is that we burn away, what we're taking away, what does not serve, and then walking away. This is the epitome of getting past our past, walking towards a new dawn, a new day, a new decision, and leaving the delay and the detriment and the dishonesty and all of the things that we know this ain't it. This ain't it. And yes, it could be it. It could be it. You know what I'm saying? He's paying this and he's doing that and he's buying me this and all of those things. Sure. But what's your heart telling you? What's your intuition telling you? What's your gut telling you? And what are the potentials in regards to the actual reward? In regards to the real legacy wealth, the real generational wealth, the real financial freedom? That is, again, when we think about abundance, abundance is not just about money. The 10 of Pentacles is abundance across the board. Relationship, love, health, your money, all of the things. Your relationship with your daughter, all of these things walked away 3 years ago. Good for you, because major confirmation. And again, to also make sure that going forward, any dynamic, you pay attention to the pink flags. Don't wait till them shit's red. I be on some pink flags. And even when I see them, sometimes I'm like, well, maybe it's not, could be, perhaps, maybe. I'll just give them the benefit of the doubt. I'll just wait a little bit and see, and I'll just test it out a little. And all of the things that we do to not be obedient, to give the benefit of the doubt, to give it a chance, to super empaths. Again, that's who's gathering. We're super empaths. And I can tell y'all, that journey is bittersweet. The super empath journey is bittersweet because we are targeted more often than not by narcissists because of our incessant give and forgive. Give and forgive. Give and forgive. Be mindful. Be soulful. Be heartful. Because the way that we love deserves to be reciprocated. We are purposeful lovers. We are intentional lovers. We are not settling for any less than that. Because if that's the case, I'm going to stay right in this me, myself, and Kai, as I say. My daughter's Kai. So instead of saying me, myself, and I say me, myself, and Kai. We good. Because this whole peace that I am here preserving because of how hard I worked to get here and how good I sleep at night. Listen, I don't know what kind of money that would take to buy that shit. I don't know, but I haven't seen it yet. And it's not for sale. And it's not for sale. Trying to get rid of that friendship too. Wow, this is hitting. It's not even your reading. That's what I'm saying. Brianna was really tapped in for all of us, right? I'm clocking. Because that really, really was like a collective thing. But Bri, I know you got what you need because that was for you. That was for you. Yes, I used to allow things to slide to benefit me financially. Exactly. Me and the benefit of the doubt are no longer friends. Exactly, Delisa. No joke. Yeah. And I call it the nice notion. I wrote a poem about it. I should post that. Maybe I'll post that. I'll look for it and put it in the stories or on my page or something. But it was a very expressive, like, yeah, fuck that. I'm not doing it like that no more. Because they don't appreciate it more often than not anyway. And we actually also end up getting more taken advantage of because of that nice notion. I was like incessant with that shit. Not anymore. That's of the past, no longer serves your higher self. That's right. And that's why we got to get past our past. It was never enough, ever. Exactly. And then they're the victims. Boo-hoo-hoo. Harumph. Did y'all see that post of that chick that was talking about, I'm trying to remember her name. She was hilarious. I think I saved it. But she was talking about why she's single and the processes that she goes through trying to tell men like what she needs, what her requirements are, and we get to have that. Because if we're single and you want to change my status, you have to, like, there's got to be a reason that I'm going to do that if I'm happy single. Like and it's more than, it has to be more than money. Like it has to be more than, whether I have it or not, it's got to be more than money. So, and then she was just talking about how like, no matter how she's explaining herself, and they're the ones that are mad because they have to change. They want to change they want to change our status, take us off the market on some exclusivity, but yet they want to stay the same. Or do what they do to get us, and then start doing less, and then expect there to not be change. Likewise, how about I get to change back? Like, if you change back, why can't I change back? Like, I'm gonna revoke that exclusivity card. How about that? Like, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? Oh my God. So when she was talking about it, she's like, when they walk away, they're like, harumph, harumph, harumph. And it was just hilarious. Man, I appreciate you all. I have been struggling. There's a reason I came here, and I love it. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. And give thanks to DJ Silk for making the connection. Michelle is DJ Silk's moderator, one of his moderators. And it was from tapping into his live that we ended up connecting and stuff. And then she came, he promoted me. I was promoted. As you guys know, I promote him here as well. And then she came, and she's here. And now we're part of the Vibe Tribe. Yay. You belong, queen. Right where you're supposed to be. If you can't add to my piece, move around, period, Nicole. Like, period. You're welcome, Michelle. Like, period. I need y'all emails. We're having our Zoom full moon releasing. This is, again, why this energy is coming so potently for the tapping in of Perfectly Made. Look at how much release, walk away energy we're talking about right now. Imagine what we're going to be able to do in this space when I can actually see and hear you guys. I need your emails, okay? Sunday, 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be on Zoom. So make sure I get your email so I can send you that. All right? This is wild. We found each other. We did. Please, Michelle. Yes, send me your email. Please. Everyone, Vibe Tribe, we are here. We will be there. Please. Can't wait. All right, Charity, you're ready? Yay. Thank you, Michelle. Send it. Charity, Delisa, Betty. Y'all are up. Cool. Let's go. Tapping in. Woo! I'm going to start with this because y'all know when we get repeat cards, that is for the collective. And the money is coming. The abundance of all kinds, the financial freedom, the generational wealth, the legacy love, okay? The legacy wealth and the legacy love, okay? What is going to be so much that is going to be passed down, and not just the money in the bag to be passed down, the emotional wealth and intelligence, the stories, the ancestral alignment, the inheritance in more ways than one. This is what is in store for you, Char, but collectively. This is why we cannot settle. This is why we have to release to increase. This is why we got to put stuff down that we've been holding so that our hands are free to pick up what is actually meant for us. This is why we're aligning at this perfect time to culminate and complete a 9-year together. On the last full moon on Shango's feast day. Guys, like, Hermit card in the reversal position, 7 of Cups in the reversal position. This is where, for you, discernment and silence and taking time to reflect, to ponder, to contemplate, to meditate is so imperative to find the answers within you. Take what you've learned as you go in and practice it out. The Hermit in the upright position is very internal work. It is solitude. It is even being in the house, like actual hermit energy. With the reversal, it's saying that you're going in, but you want to take this inner light and then beam it out, reflect it out, practice the downloads, practice the messages that are coming through for you when you take those times of solitude inward, because that's what's going to help you recognize and realize that all of the options that are available to you are not all for you. There's going to be a lot of, and this could be about in terms of relationships, it could be, jobs, it could be anything. But was it last night that we came into the energy of when some like receiving, but that we don't have to actually accept everything that we're offered, that's this card here. And the reversal is highlighting that it's actually there'll be less that is good for you than not. So you have to be extra discerning. So if, let's say, we're looking at the 7 of Cups in the reversal position, imagine 3 out of the 7 is even an option. 4 is like dud, like straight up. That's how you have to move through this energy, is to imagine that there's less on the table that is actually really in service of you than not. So that's going to require you to be a lot more discerning. This is why, again, the energy of the Hermit card in the reversal position is getting all of your guidance and all of your downloads and all of the things, stirring it up in the pot, and then taking it on the road. Don't just keep it in. Take it on the road and practice expressing, practice the discernment, practice the lines in the sand, practice the boundaries. Guys, the boundaries, and actually adhering to them, especially when the intuition tells us like, and we make the pivot, stick to the pivot, because that's what's going to lead you here. This is what is going to lead to the financial abundance. This is the avalanche of abundance, is how I refer to the energy when it is like culminating, when it is building, when it is like, we might feel like things are taking too long or whatever the case is. It's just escrow, baby. That shit is just building, yo. It's like that snowball. It's like that. Just, it's okay. Trust me. Let it take its time. It is accumulating. And then it is going to be an avalanche of abundance when you do and focus on your perfection, on your inner light, in expressing it and being verbal about it, and making sure that you don't just take anything and everything that's on the table just because it's being offered to you. Okay? Been so focused on maintaining a positive mindset about abundance. Good. She's always so on point. I love it, Serena. You're like a psychic. You're always on point with you. Give thanks, y'all. My God, I've had so many people coming to me as well, so that makes sense. Oh my God, it's also resonate with you. Oh my God, I just blocked the girl who decided to be more outgoing. Okay. Do you. Palms up. Palm portals up. Yes. Yes. Receive it. Receive it, but put shit down. You can't pick it up if you can't pick up nothing new when your hands are tied up. And y'all, if things are rough, if it's hard, if it feels stagnant or whatever, please look into cord cuttings. However, whether it's mine or anybody else's, I'm not saying that to just plug my shit. I'm saying that because it is real. There are energetic cords and tethers on us. I believe in that. The same way we talk about curses and hexes and all. I really subscribe to that stuff. The same way that I fully understand an energetic tether. Because that's a choice that we made. The idea of curse and hex and whatever is somebody else's will overriding my own. I don't subscribe to that. I don't. It doesn't mean that they're not trying. But like in my book, if you claim a curse, you curse yourself. Period. I'm not claiming that shit. I did not give you permission to do that. So no, you couldn't. It couldn't. Because I didn't give you permission. The cord, however, in that last relationship when I gave permission. I gave permission for that. I stayed and I forgave and forgave and gave and forgave and all of that stuff. So it's a different thing. It's a clock and Michelle. It's a different thing. And that we have to take accountability for. That's the stuff. And this is what I'm saying. A cord cutting, sometimes we don't realize just how indebted, oh my God, how indebted we are to some old shit, even past life shit, some Akashic records type shit that we need to take ownership and say, I am taking my power back. I am releasing myself from this bond, from this bind, and look into the supports in regards to doing that. And likewise, My shit is the bomb. And this shit works. And again, full moon alignment, but thinking about the last full moon of the year, of a 9-year. Yo, I'm gonna be so on this freaking cord cutting. I do it pretty much every month just to like, in case of any remnant, anything. And my clean. I feel so freaking clean. But there's no way I am not doing this thing for this full moon to go into this new year. There's no way. There's no way. I'm telling y'all. You should. Okay. Delisa, you're up. Delisa, you're up. Let me see. I'm not taking anything and everything anymore. Indeed, Charity. Empress, what's up? What's up, Asante? Just stopping in, sending love. Mwah, peace and blessings. I need your email, please, if you want to join our Zoom on Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Full moon activations. We're going to be in this space together, seeing each other's faces, hearing each other's voices. So if you'd like to be a part of it, just DM me your email, please, okay? Michelle says, I love it here. I needed to hear all of this. I love it here too. We love us. Did you guys hear our theme song is Love by Burna Boy? That's our theme song. That's the Vibe Tribe theme song. We love us. So say word. Okay. It's coming. I'm waiting, Betty. Charity's done with the transactional relationships. Indeed. Yes, that part. Delisa says, Charity needed the confirmation I was doing the right thing, blocking her the other day. Yep, it looks like you did. So now again, don't undo. That's also like the energy of cord cutting. When you do a cord cutting, especially my cord cutting, the people that you cord cut or the dynamics, they will come back. It's so crazy. They feel you pulling your energy from them, that they're like, because it's like a feeding that they're not getting anymore. So they come to try to suck you back in, and that is the test. And sometimes all you need to do is take that phone call. You just need to answer the phone, and that them shit's tied up again. Because it's a test. It's a test of like, I thought you were done. You just cut, like, why are you, it's like, again, it's like you're cutting the phone line, but then you want to put the wires together. And what if he calls? Oh my God, what did I do? No, keep that shit cut. You know what I'm saying? Keep that shit cut. Or don't do it at all. Don't bother. Do it when you're ready. But when you're ready, like, just expect them to try and be strong to make sure that you do not allow those cords to get tethered again. It's just, again, anyway. Yes, I need emails, please. Emails. And yes, if you just send me, I'll send everybody the cord cutting overview. If I have your email, I will automatically send that. And then again, obviously follow up as well in regards to the Zoom information for Sunday. Okay. So that at least you guys have the overview. It's a very intense process. It is super intense. I will admit that, but that's why it works. Like, your body could react. Like, some people vomit and shit on them, like, not on themselves, but like in terms of like, you can have like actual like physical purging. It's like releasing a toxin and parasites and like hot sweats, but cold, and like, it's intense. It can be, but you are free after that shit. It's kind of really, really quite deep. I've been so sad because we broke up, but everyone tells me that she was using me, and the empathy is what kept in me kept, right? And that's why, again, as an empath, super empath, you have to be very, very mindful, because we are targeted by people like that, because they know they're going to get away with a lot of shit. And we have to stop that. We have to stop allowing them to get away with a lot of shit. Any shit. Shit? Guys. No. Okay. Hard pass. At least for the new, like, let's think about this 10 year. 10 reducing to the number 1, new beginnings, new shit. If we want more, we got to do more. How good do you want it? People say, how bad do you want it? Nah. How good do you want it? That's up to you. And if you know that there's certain patterns and there's certain things that we're doing and that we're accepting now, but we're talking about new timeline and portals and all of the things that we're woo-woo with the manifestation, don't just speak about it, be about it. Like, how are we really implementing and executing these things that we're, please God, pray, 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 petition, 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 and then go and put ourselves in the same shit all over again? Like, there's got to be a level of accountability, because then spirit is just going to be like, I'm going to wait till you're serious about this bag that I have for you and this love that's waiting, working on him or her while you're here, letting somebody else take up this space. They got to wait. They got to wait now because you're not ready. So how good do you want it? How ready are you? And what do you have to do to get ready? The release. That's the work. We're asking for all of these things that are already ours. They're already ours. It's just bogged down and buried and underground and just completely debris to here that we can't even let it trickle to the top. So we have to remove, we have to discard, we have to walk away, we have to release in order to receive the increase. That's the math. The math's got a math. Like, it's nature. It's science. Science is nature. Nature is science. There is no separation in regards to that. Science is literally just trying to define and interpret and explain nature. That's all scientists do. It is what it is. Everything is nature. So they came up with their whole thing, and then they want to try to make all this stuff, and the nature stuff is alternative. No. Because everything that you do is literally just to try to explain what is happening, what is. You just need to find the math to it. The weather is the weather, but your science can decide and predict when it's going to rain and all of these things. Good for you. That's great. Kudos. Well done. That's smart. That's brilliant. But the nature is still the nature. That is unchanged, whether you can explain it or not. So these are the things that we have to tap into in regards to the way the math is mathing, the way the science is, the way the biology is, the way it works in regards to nature. And we are not a part of nature. We are nature. We are nature. The same way that we are not acquiring abundance, we are abundance. So your desires are different in the sense of, the things. Desires are sometimes, it's the matter that matters, right? We're in a 3-dimensional reality. We're going to want some money. We're going to want the dream house. We're going to want a nice car. We're going to want some things. And it's okay to want some things. And that's stuff that is, again, extra. But when your vibration is right, when you discard the stuff that is bogging down what already is, all of that stuff must come. That's the math of it. That's the science of it. That's the nature of it. So just get in alignment and clean it up. We got to clean it up. And this is the time to clean it up. And again, that energy with my cord cutting, you work with a magnet, governing meridian, and you're literally swiping, wiping. It's like you're wiping, washing, cleaning out what you do not want, what does not serve anymore. So think about it, because it's deep. I resonate. I was always forgiving her constantly, and she kept treating me like I was the problem. Classic narcissist. You say ow, and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe you told me I hurt you. What? What? Always when I'm much happier now. Good. Choose your happy. Choose your happy. We must. Good. Trust your instincts. Never feel sorry for anyone who exactly. Soul says yes. Ashe. Delisa, I know I got you. Oh my God, girl. I got you. I'm gonna get the readings in, guys, because this is real shit. We have to just be in it. I'm new to all this. What is cord cutting? There are energetic tethers that we have to past relationships, to current relationships, even in terms of past lives, that kind of keep us bounded and binded to somebody, particularly women with men, because we're receivers, and with men that you have had relations with, sexual intercourse particularly. We pull in their DNA. We literally, we're like sponges. The way that our anatomy is, and as receivers on an energetic level, but also on a biological level, we are receivers. We suck in, soak up their stuff. It is what it is. Sorry, not sorry. So as a result, we harness and harbor those energies, their actual DNA. So when it comes to that, on a physical level, on a biological level, on a spiritual level, on an emotional level, they become a part of us. And all of them can combine in some ways and take over, not over, but they're in there. There's a tie, there's a cord, there's certain things that what they're dealing with now is still affecting us and holding us back because of this kind of symbiotic, parasitic kind of energy and relation. Even when they're not in our vicinity anymore, they have left their stuff in us. Okay. It could be relationships in terms of childhood trauma, mom and daughter dynamic, your father, abuse, excuse me. Ooh, that was a deep confirmation burp. Deep stuff. The emotional, excuse me, my goodness. Guys, y'all need to do the cord cutting. I'm sorry. Michelle, you asked the question, so I think you need to do this cord cutting. Whatever things could have potentially be harboring and still creating some type of detriment, detour, delay. You feel like things aren't moving quick enough, like something is just holding you back. You feel like you're staying super high vibes, but at the same time, there's this thing. It's other things. It's external things. It's past life things. It's childhood things. It's relationship things. And the cord cutting literally unbinds us from that, as long as we're ready to not tie that energy up again. So any traumatic, abusive relationship, things that in terms of our nervous system that has taken a toll, even though we're very strong and we keep it moving and all that stuff is there. The cord cutting targets that stuff. The stuff that we don't even think consciously is really a thing anymore, but is a thing because it's reflecting in delays or how we respond to something or react or retaliate. The cord cutting gets to that subconscious level. So I hope that answers the question. But send me your email and I will send you the overview, very detailed. So it's going to explain it to the Virgo stellium that I am. It is literally Virgo stellium vibes when you get this information. It's detailed. It's deep. It's deep. Yes, soul ties indeed. Sis, this is one of my favorite gospel songs. Which one? Did I miss it? Steady dial tone. Sis, that sounds scary. What? The cord cutting? It's intense. I mean, it can be. I shouldn't say it is, because some people go through it and they nothing. They don't they get the good things, but they don't have any physical sensations. But it also depends on what you're cord cutting, how deep it is, how deep the tether is. So that's the thing. You know what I mean? It's very much case by case. You lose a lot by forcing divorce. Got you. So you just need to clear your energy. You just need, the divorce is details. You know what I'm saying? You just need to reclaim your power. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to focus on. That shit is details. It's semantics in a sense. When it's time, it's time. But you don't want to feel that the details of it is holding you back and that you're not your own independent sovereign soul. Cord cutting is about soul sovereignty. All of this 3D matrix shit ain't got nothing on a sovereign soul. So that's just what you need to feel empowered in, so that those details don't even worry you. Be like, whatever, it's not even worth it, so it's all good. I am where I'm at regardless of where that's at. Okay, hello. Nicole Morena, welcome. I think I'm just scared to not have the little I'm given that helps, but I need to figure it out. See, this is exactly what we're talking about. The things that keep us binded and bound and all of these things. You're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. Betty said, don't be afraid. I promise if you want to, you will figure it out. You had to. Exactly. Same. I was married for 10 years with this person for 13 years. I was 21 years old when I got married. What was I thinking? I was 21 years old when I got married, and we have our one daughter, and I can say thank God it's the one and done, because I would have been dealing with double the hell if I had another child with him. And I had to figure it out. because I got nothing. And that was me being nice and me being choosing peace and me, all of the things that I didn't and shouldn't have had to do. And that most women wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Especially having their child, like most women wouldn't. And I'll tell my story one day, I will, but I had to figure it out. And you will as well. You absolutely will. Oh geez, I've been in a cycle with my ex for 31 years. Whew. Yeah, and you're getting off the not so merry-go-round, so yay you. Okay, that's all. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Today and the future is now. Ashe? Send me your email, Kasego, and I will send you the overview, and then you'll see everything, and the email will have all the details and stuff in regards to how to get the cord cutting on. And then I'll also on Sunday I will do kind of a Q&A. So when you guys have the overview, you'll have it before Sunday, so that way, you know, we can make that part of the segments, basically, to kind of walk through it, talk about it, so that you can get a little bit more details to decide if you want to do it or not, to have that one-on-one with me, you know what I mean, for logistics and stuff like that, because we're doing it early enough so that you can figure out what you want to do for the actual night of the full moon, you know, which would be really powerful to do that. I know I need one, Monet says. I think so too, Michelle says. Sister sounds real deep. It's deep. It did answer the question. Awesome, Michelle. Word up. Furious, welcome. Golden, welcome. All right. Kasego sent her email. Awesome. The song is My Soul. Awesome. I have to listen to that. Okay. Oh my gosh. Let me continue. Okay. Delisa, oh my God. Are you still here? I'm sorry. It's almost midnight. I love you guys. Delisa. December 4th is the full moon. Betta Betty. Oh, yay. Delisa's still here. Okay. Let me make sure we're ready for this. Betty, you are next. Bridget, are you still here? I know Betty's here. Bridget, let me know if you're still here. Thank you, Spirit. Lisa, energy, perfectly made. Thank you. Ace of Cups in the reversal position. Five of Swords in the upright position. Knight of Cups in the upright position. I'm going to start with this because this is an energy of offering, an energy of romance, an energy of dates, of attention, people seeing you in a different light, your energy shifting and glowing in a different way that's going to make you put yourself out there more, but making sure that the balance in regards to self-love is the priority. You are in a position right now where you are relearning how to love yourself completely. The reason is because you've been mommy, you've been wife, partner, and now you're getting back to Delisa. You're in an energy of who is this version of me. And in your growth, and I always say this in general, when we grow, when we rise from a different place, the people around us that are used to the old version have an aversion to this new version. They have an aversion to this new version. And you just need to be so fully in alignment, so fully unapologetic about this new version. It's the self-love that is going to grant you that kind of no-nonsense approach, that kind of unapologetic, that kind of I'm not sugarcoating anything for you. I remember in a dynamic, in a past relationship, I got a download while I was in conversation / argument with this person. And it was on like a couple of weeks before we ended up actually breaking up. We lived together. It was a whole thing. And it's like he ended up having left the apartment, left. But it was good. It was good. But part of what gave the catalyst to him actually leaving is me telling him, sugar spoils, salt cures. Sugar spoils and salt cures. And when I told him that in those words and explained to him what that means and what that meant in the download as I received it, is the sugar is representative of our kindness, our sweetness, our unconditional love, our give and forgive and give and forgive and give and forgive. That sugar spoils our men, our women, whoever, whatever you're, that kind of love, unfortunately, with the wrong person that does not acknowledge it and sometimes can't even fully receive it and appreciate it, it just spoils them. Just like we think about sugar spoils our teeth and creates cavities, and it's that. Sugar spoils. We spoil them with our sugar. And on the contrast, salt cures. There were times that there was no fridges, right? There were no refrigerators, and we needed salt to cure our meat. And then there's the energy of cure, meaning to make something better, to heal it. The salt is the quick tongue. The salt is the straight up. The salt is the no chaser. The salt is the, sometimes you gotta be a bitch. Sometimes we have to be so straight, so harsh. But these are the ways that we will be described because they're so used to the sugar. They're so used to the sugar. So anything that is not sugar is going to be salty, right? You're a bitch. Like, why are you saying that to me? Like, why are you, oh, are you not used to this version? I'm done with the sugar spoiling you, and let's see if my salt can cure this situation. That was the conversation. Clearly, he could not handle the salt. And he was out in a couple of weeks. So I say that to say, focus on who this new version is of you and don't care about anyone who has an aversion to this new version of you. They are always going to see you the way that they saw you, especially if all they got was sugar, baby. If all they got was sugar and now you have to come with a little bit of salt, you will always be the bad guy. There will always be conflict. There will always be conflict with this energy because they are not used to the salt. If you need to throw a little bit of salt to cure some shit, that's what you need to do. If you need to take some sugar out the diet to make sure that things don't get spoiled, then that's what you need to do. And that's going to make way for new love. That's going to make way for new opportunities in this better version that is learning how to love yourself better today than you did yesterday and every day and every day and every day going forward. Okay? That's my situation. He was not happy that I found myself again. That part. Wow, what an analogy, right? I'm telling you, Spirit be giving me some stuff, yo. And I'm just so grateful that I'm able to, as a messenger, again, I'm daughter of Eshu, so that is my shtick. It's our thing. Eshu is the keeper of Ashe. So literally when we say Ashe, it is Orisha Eshu, the crossroads, the gatekeeper that grants the Ashe, that says, oh, okay, here you go. You know what I'm saying? So as Eshu having my head, as his daughter in that regard, my word and my ability to channel, to express, to verbalize, to write comes from that. So I'm just, again, grateful that I'm able to the point where you guys can receive it and be like, it clicks. And that's why, again, my energy of simplifying things is so important, because what's the point if it's so convoluted that people don't get it? You know what I mean? So thank you for saying that and that you received it. Oh, Shum. All right. I've said a mouthful, right? I'm telling you, nothing but a word. Spirit using me. I was told to be careful what you say to me. That's when I opened a bag of salt. Yes, Betty. Yes, Betty. Did I stutter? What you mean? Is that a threat? Is that a threat, sir? I got some for you. Oh, I sure do. All right, Delisa, got it? Confirmation. Keep loving on you. We want to get that Ace of Cups right side up. So that means do more, do extra. Make him uncomfortable. Because it's been the other. Listen, look at this bottom of the deck again, you guys. That bag, I'm telling you, there's nothing that is not ours. And self-sufficiency, soul sovereignty is the name of the game. Everything comes into alignment. The energy of legacy love, because I don't want anything less. I don't want anything less. I don't want anything less. And I thought that I could compromise, and I tried to compromise and all of the things. I want it all. Because guess what? That's what they're getting. Okay, toot toot. All right? That's what they're getting. I've done my work, and there's always work to do. But I'm saying that the version that they are getting today, this day, at this freaking 46 years old, like, Connor, what's up, honey? Welcome. I'm still here. I shouldn't be, but here I am. Betty, you ready? Betty, you ready? Let's tap in for Betty. Give thanks, Spirit. Thank y'all for the, oh my God, 91K. You guys are awesome. The vibe tonight is tapping into Perfectly Made, Cosmic Concept number 7 from my publication. So aligning with things that we need to keep in mind and heart to remind ourselves that we are perfection. We are made in the divine image. We have a divine spark that we cannot be separated from. And this is why we are getting some intense messages on not taking no shit. Because why should we? If we are perfection and if we are planning and hoping to love in that perfected way, you know what I mean? It's not about being having no flaws. That's not what imperfection versus perfection. That's not what that means. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we are made perfect. We are made perfect. And the more we come back into that, again, back to natural, that alignment, we're clearing away all of the things that are actually illusions that keep us away from our sense of perfection. And that's what actually creates the flaws and conflict and the contrast and the dissonance and all of these things. The surrender, that's part of the perfection, of knowing that there's going to be good, bad, and ugly, quote unquote, that energy of contrast. But it's just how we decide to interpret and the perspective that we have. Because something is always worse for somebody else. Trust and believe. There's always somebody that's going through something worse than we are. Perspective is key. You know? So that's the vibe tonight. I finally know that. Thanks for the confirmation, sis. Yes, you're welcome, Delisa. Connor, you're not even late, yo. I'm not even supposed to be here, but it's all good. What do I need to put in the chat? We're going to have to... the list is actually closed because I'm trying to just get through, which is why I'm still here. But I'll see energetically if after I finish because again, I'm only halfway through and it's midnight. So yeah. Okay. Betty. Let's tap in for Betty. Thank you, Spirit. 7 of Swords in the upright position, 4 of Swords in the reversal position. This is confirmation in regards to what you're healing, what you are getting better from, is the deception, is the betrayal, is the hurt, is still, as we've talked about, and it's just confirmation because, again, we're tapping into the energy of perfection, of what it is that we want to leave, the release to increase, to go into the new year, the new vibration. Still the work which you are doing, and you are so better, absolutely. It's again part of, and I know you got the cord cutting in for me. This is confirmation that there's deep cords and tethers because, again, this was decades of marriage, you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, and you just need to unbind yourself. This energy here of the 4 of Swords is the rest that you are taking. It is the recovery. This is literally this is a card also of retrograde energy, of the rest and the recover and the redo and the revisit and the re-edit and all of the rewords. That's what you're doing. You're reviewing everything. You're kind of looking at your life, especially because you're in bed a lot. You're stagnant a lot in a sense while you're healing. So you're in your mind, you're in your thoughts. The swords are all about the mindset, all about the thoughts, all about the memories. And this is where it, again, for you particularly, get past the past. Clear that out. The cord cutting is going to help because of how deep rooted. You have children with this person that are older. This is a decade. They have these traumas too. You are going to be releasing them from a lot of it with what you do. through this cord cutting because of the womb work. There is an automatic connection there, right? You're going to be healing a lot of what they are dealing with in that general sense as well. So it's so much deeper than just you, but the root of it, the root of the drama, the root of the trauma, the root of the pain, the root of the anguish is this Seven of Swords energy, which, as we know, is him, right? You're taking this space with the Four of Swords in reversal. I'm loving that for you because the reversal means like rest is almost complete. And it's going to be time to get up and be out and about and moving. And that came through in another one of your readings as well, that you want, and also in terms of the self-sufficiency of not needing someone to take care of you and to be there with you and all of those things, right? Confirmation that on the other side of this, on the other side of really letting this go, really letting him go, really clearing yourself from his energy, from his bind, from his bond, is all you need, because it's very psychosomatic in terms of the symptoms that you're dealing with. And I'm so looking forward to you being over that dis-ease and those ailments. You're so ready. You have no idea. I feel you. I feel you. It has to be done. It is done. Yeah, tonight has been really, really deep, Connor. It's and a lot of channeling in between because it's deep. And my ear is getting this numbing that I get sometimes when my ancestors are like, on point as usual. Ashe. I'll see what I can do though, Connor. I will, okay? Let's see. Love and life reading. Holic, welcome. And we'll always get, even if you're not getting your direct reading, you'll always get something. Tonight has been deep, for sure. You're welcome, Betty. I can't, like, this is going to be good for you. This is going to be really, really good for you. And believe and receive, right? At the end of the day, like, abracadabra, your wish is your command. It's really up to you. I provide tools. I realize as a soul coach, the whole point of it is that I help lead you back to your soul. My work is to make me obsolescent in your life so that you remember that you are all you need and you have all the tools and all of the answers inside of you. And it's just me kind of being that coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, the coach didn't teach the basketball player how to play. He's coaching them. He's sharpening their skills and their tools, and that's what I'm here to do in regards to your soul alignment, because I'm not even a healer. I'm a healing facilitator. I help, I assist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to give a little strategy. I'm going to put it on the dartboard and be like, all right, we're going to scoot around to this and do that. You know what I'm saying? Give that suggestion. That works. Cool. Make you find your own way, your own rendition. You know, coach, but I hear what you're saying, but then I'm going to swing around this side. I'm like, bet, do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's in tandem. That's what I'm here to do. So I'm, again, always grateful for the collective, because the messages will always come through as I'm getting this super intense ringing in the right ear. Oh, wow. Confirmations. Got it. Very intense energy tonight. Do you see? I'm squinting because of how acute it is. Wow. Wow. Love the way you read. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you so much. You are part of the Vibe Tribe. You're welcome. I'm here Monday to Friday, 10 to 11, but definitely more than that tonight, because the vibes have been, ooh. Please don't gotta strain your energy on me. I appreciate it. I'll see. Funk Boy, welcome. How you doing, Ivan? Good to see you. Good to feel you. Thank you for coming through. Betty, I resonated with just about everything tonight, right? Tonight was intense. And I know things are building and like they're, again, the culminating energy as we vibe more. You know what I'm saying? Like, our energies are really starting to kind of come together, you know? And our ancestors are really, really working together, which is amazing. And I'm honored to, kind of have been granted, permission to create, for lack of a better word, the platform and the space, I'm honored, truly. Lisa said, believe in yourself and let others help you. Exactly. Absolutely. You're never going to guess what paranormal experience I expected tonight, though. What? What? Thank you for my Join My Fan Club. Thank you, Connor. Holic is here. I'm with you. Thank you. Almost 100,000 likes. And guys, I got to 1 million. Y'all have given me 1 million likes in the past month. I am so freaking grateful. Thank you so much. Michelle, thank you. That was you for the fan club. Appreciate you. We are great and we love us. Indeed, Michelle. And listen, it takes one to know one. So part of the club, so part of the Vibe Tribe. Absolutely, Connor. All of us. We love us. Thank you, Sego. 100,000. Oh my God. All right, Betty's traveling to Maryland in the morning. Happy Thanksgiving indeed, y'all. Give thanks. So thankful. I will still be live Thanksgiving night. Probably just, I'll do the reading still and stuff. But, we can chat a bit about what we ate tonight and stuff. So I'll still be here. It's my daughter's birthday, but she's going to be with me from tomorrow into Thursday evening, and then she's gonna go spend some time with her dad for her birthday. So I'll be here on Thanksgiving night. Safe travels indeed, Betty. Let me know when you land safe, all right? There's this house attached to it, and my friend lives in it, and it was the same one. Ooh, when the lady passed in, when my friend said she was ready for bed, the door opened by itself. Yo. Nicole says, only if I'm home, but definitely Friday. Cool, I'll be here. And then the ghost followed me home and touched my car to make sure I got back to my apartment safe. Wow. Did you say thank you? Did you give thanks? Just always give thanks, especially when it's like you feel good energy. Like just speak out loud. Like whoever you are, thank you so much. I see you, I acknowledge you, I appreciate it. Good, awesome, awesome. That's very cool. All right, Bridget, is Bridget still here? My God, I have y'all here till midnight. It's like 12:13 right now. Bridget, are you still here? Crazy part is I beefed with this lady 3 years ago. Whoa. Still hooked you up. And that's the thing we have to remember. And I was actually just telling a client this the other day. When we are having like dynamics when we're with a certain dynamic, certain relationship, when they're alive, when they're, in this plane, that's not a good, healthy dynamic. But then they transition. We have to allow them to be who they are now, energetically. We can't kind of box them into the human that they were. They're more now. You know what I'm saying? So it's always beneficial for us to not keep them contained to their flawed, quote unquote, version and the trauma and all of the things. Of course, we're going to feel what the things are. It doesn't mean that you just ignore it. I'm saying it just in terms of how we think about them now, just like in this regard. Y'all might have had beef, you know what I'm saying? But where she is now, like she's still looking out. So she is definitely more than she was when y'all was beefing. So that's really cool. Making amends in the afterlife for real. Exactly. That is so cool. Wow. Yep. Dude, I almost cried because I had a lot going on. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Yes, after that life review, they get it, indeed. And when they're grateful to get it, to get there, you know what I'm saying? Because there's places, there's so many places we could go. There's so many places that we are. Hello? There's so many places we already are. Okay? So, and Earth is hard. There's a song, I don't know if you guys heard, Earth is Ghetto. It's like, yo, Earth is ghetto. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, for real. I need more words to hear, please. Hell, I got 3 of them that come and go from my apartment. Word up, Connor. As long as the vibes are good. Bridget, are you still here? That song is so true. You heard it? Yes. Hilarious. Bridget, let me know if you're here. Roslyn, are you still here? Michelle, I have you on, so you're going to get yours. Here. Okay, Roslyn's here. I don't think Bridget's still here. But Bridget, let me know if I missed you. Oh. Holly Holic Molly. Are you Bridget? I didn't write down your handle. No, I don't think you were. There was Bridget, her handle said Bridget too. Holic, are you on the list? I don't remember putting you on the list, love. I have Roslyn now. Bridget was supposed to be next, but I'm Roslyn next. Sego. I think Bridget left. Yes, I do think so as well. Alicia, are you still here? Oh, I see you're requesting a reading, Holic. Come back tomorrow if you can. The list is closed for tonight. I'm actually an hour overdue to conclude the readings. But if you come back tomorrow we're tapping into the energy of infinite abundance. Number 8 energy in the cosmic concepts. Tapping into the cosmic concepts in my publication, Sacred Soul Simplified. So please do check my page, and it's on Amazon and all of the things. So if you're interested in my spiritual text, then you should definitely check it out. Thank you, Holly. Let me know tomorrow. I'll be here, okay? I think I got you, Michelle. Yeah, we're almost done because a couple of people left too. So about to say I was surprised to see you. Exactly. It's just the vibes, man. So we here. All right, Roslyn, then Sego. Alicia, are you still here? Just trying to get roll call so I can get an idea of when we can wrap up. Alicia probably had to go. Monet, are you still here, Monet? Tonight took longer because reading all the comments, we was vibing. Like we be going through it. We be going through it. Send me your emails if you want to be part of our Zoom gathering. Monet's here. Awesome. Please send me your emails. I should see like 20 emails at least when I get off this live. Y'all. Okay. Because, wait, what? We're doing a full moon activation on the Zoom. The Vibe Tribe is coming together on the Zoom gathering, Connor, on Sunday, 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If that works for you, I hope. Sunday. So give me your email. Sending it to me immediately. Yes. It's going to be a vibe. We're going to tap into the release to increase rituals that we need. I'm going to just walk you guys through some stuff to how to tap into this last full moon in a 9-year to bring us into our activations of new cycle 10 of number 1 energy, new beginning, because 1 and 0 reduces to 1. It is going to be very, very potent. We have this full moon falling on Shango's feast day, the Orisha of thunder and lightning and protection and the fire and the fuel and the fury of us like standing our ground and getting shit the way that we want it, period. Coming into this new vibration, this new alignment, this new cycle, this new timeline. So it's going to be a thing. I'm going to walk through the cord cutting stuff, any Q&A for anybody who was interested in my cord cutting ritual, because it is going to be an opportune time to do any cord cutting. It's just that mine's the best. Just saying. On this full moon. Okay. 11/22 was beautiful. I was actually in my garden. We had our Thanksgiving. I call it the Giving Thanks potluck. So we're in community. It was absolutely gorgeous. Perfect way to align with 11/22. Yep. I posted that. It actually was in my stories. It's not on my main page, but it was beautiful. How was yours? All right, Roslyn. Tapping in for Roslyn now. Give thanks, Spirit. Thank you. Roslyn. 6 of Pentacles, upright. Wow. 7 of Wands, upright. 6 of Wands, upright. First off, well, this is probably first off, but I'll just this real quick. 105, oh my goodness, 105K. Y'all the best! An energy of reciprocity, give and take. Do not settle for any less. Professionally, passionately, personally, any of your dynamics. Make sure that you are giving what you are getting, that you are getting what you are giving. It's not about giving to get. It's just being discerning enough to realize if you are, like Nina Simone said, you have to know when to get off the table when love is not being served. You have to know when you need to pull back your energy, when you need to stop giving or whatever it is. And again, that energy of giving and forgiving, that sugar that spoils, right? All of that energy the balance that is so required with the Six of Pentacles is that energy of the sugar spoils, the salt cures. So you need to make sure you're sprinkling a little bit of both when you're dealing with some people, okay? This right here, though, incredible augmenting energy because we have the 6 to the 7 and both in the energy of Wands. The Wands is about your creativity. It's about your passions. It's about your sacral energy, your womb energy. We manifest as divine feminines from the womb. This is accolades and recognition, fame on some level, people really starting to recognize you for who you are, for what you do, and not just people here recognizing you. There is this kind of force field in some ways that your ancestors are putting over you, that they're letting you know, be easy, be zen, be calm, just trust, surrender. We got this. We got this. You don't even need to hold a weapon. This is why I never say protect my peace. Because to protect my peace means I've got to hold a weapon. I preserve my peace. It is done. It is done. And if there are any weapons that need to be held, they got it. They got it. Woosa. Surrender. Just fall into the arms of your creator, of your ancestors, of your Orisha, of your angels, of your guides, of your guardians. They got you. And people are going to start to recognize your light. There's going to be a lot of focus on you, on the change, on the augment in your energy because of this surrender to spirit, to source. And you making sure that you do not back down from the energy of reciprocity. You don't always have to say it. You just have to acknowledge if somebody is not willing or capable. And guys, we have to understand sometimes that even if somebody has the best of intentions to be reciprocal, they just might not be capable. And that's okay. But it's not okay to accept that if that's not what they're getting from you. If you know that you can't not give, then you can't choose to be in a dynamic where you are depleting yourself. Especially when you can acknowledge that I know you want to, but you can't though. So now it's up to me to decide how much of that I'm going to allow to be acceptable and not. And you shouldn't have to also be in a dynamic where you have to give less to match what they're giving, instead of being able to wait and find somebody that is going to inspire you to do the most and give the most, because that's what you're getting in return. Okay? I really feel this, sis. Whew, this is good. Wow, speechless. Yay. True facts. Awesome. Okay. Sego! You were up, Sego. Are you here? Tears. Rosalind and tears. This is why people are like, you don't charge for these? No, because that is priceless. Y'all just saying, oh my God, how do you, that's so, get right, it's the, you're reading me, that, priceless. Priceless. And again, this is about building trust at the end of the day. I'm here for whatever you need, but you'll reach out because there's a relationship that's being built here that is so much more important than anything transactional. This is about longevity. I'm not trying to get no quick buck. Joy and pain, like sunshine and rain. What's up, Joy? Ask me why I'm still here, Joy. Ask me why I'm still here. Because I love y'all, that's why. Tonight was deep, Joy. I might have to post this one too. I might have to put this one on the YouTube too, because some stuff. We got some stuff. Miss Wallace, how are you? Long time. What's up? I need your emails. We are having our Zoom gathering on Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if that works for y'all. Please send me your email so I can let you know. We were tapping in for our full moon activations, release to increase rituals. We're going to be in the space together, hearing each other's voices, seeing each other's faces. It's going to be a meet and greet, all of the things. So email, DM me, please and thank you. DM me your email. I'm going to get you all the stuff. And everybody will get the overview for my cord cutting so that you can have that to decide if that's what you want to incorporate for this full moon, which would highly, highly recommended. And during the gathering on Sunday, we can have a Q&A. I can walk you guys through it to just help you decide if it's something that you want to do on that full moon. So send me your email and I'm gonna follow up. All right? I have you in tears. Oh my gosh, Rosalind. It's mutual. Thank you, Connor. Let's go, sang. There's joy in the house. Indeed. Thank you, Sego. I miss you too, Miss Wallace. Thank you so much for coming back. See, this is why it's like good when I'm like, anyway, timing is divine, period. But, you know, to not have the intention, right? To be here still past an hour later. But then we get these vibes and we get to reconnect because this is the time that worked for you. And now, you know, I'm still here. At this point, I'm about to just refer to you as my psychic in future lyrics. Connor, that is so dope. Thank you. And yes, Connor is an awesome artist in his own right. Indeed. Indeed. Thank you. That's so cool. Oh, your daughter's Delisa, Miss Walt, 2 Delisas. And look at that. Beautiful. Awesome. Okay. Sego. You ready? Perfectly made is our alignment for tonight. How to remember that we are perfectly made and what we need to do to keep that in mind and heart. Sego, 3 of Cups in the limbo position, the Hanged Man in the reversal position, 10 of Wands in the reversal position. I'm going to start with this one because it is piggybacking off of your reading last night that was super emotional for you. That created such a shift. I'm actually getting really emotional now because of the impact that sometimes I will never get over. I'll never get used to when I, you know, can change something in someone to the point where then now they make things better. Because again, it's up to you. I'm just a catalyst in some ways. I'm just something that can maybe just poke something that all of a sudden, you know, it's like a meridian point, just like what the cord cutting does. It's a meridian. And sometimes there's just that, you know, a massage therapist might just get that kink and then all of a sudden someone can like walk again. You know what I mean? Like I'm grateful to be able to find those kinks and be able to just press something that creates this release that now you get to live life the way that you are meant to live life. Last night, worked a kink out. And that quickly and that easily, you have put down burdens. You have put down the baggage that in many ways were not your bags to carry. Last night, this came up a lot, as I think I remember singing twice. Bag lady, you gon' hurt your back, right? You, and again, back, when I hear talking about the kinks in the back, like again, the alignments, man, like spirit is here, is always. You that quickly were like, you know what? This doesn't have to be like this. My heart does feel lighter. Ashe. Literally, you're like, I'm just putting this down, especially acknowledging what's not yours. You've got enough to carry, and you're going to take the time that it takes to clear that and to heal that, but you were able to acknowledge what is not yours and put that down. That's incredible. Hangman energy in the reversal position, because it's an ironic thing with the hangman. When you look at it in the upright, the person is upside down, right? This is kind of like the way that I read the death card, because it's death and rebirth, regardless of the direction. The hangman likewise has that kind of alignment, because when it's reversed, the person's technically head is up. This is an energy of looking at things from a different perspective, focusing on your inner enlightenment, the messages that are going to be coming through, very downloaded, very crown chakra alignment, looking at things like as if you were putting yourself upside down and seeing something completely opposite. An energy as well of kind of feeling like you get a message, but then doing the opposite, just to take yourself out of the comfort zone. Do the more that you want, the more in store. If you want more, you got to be more. You got to do more. 110K. I think we're going to beat our record because our top record was 111. And I think it was Dakota that kept track of it that day and said it was I thought it was 108 and it was 111. So we're about to get that. There's still 9 of us here. You guys are freaking awesome. The 3 of Cups in the limbo position is where you need to tap in more with divine feminine connections. I believe this is also the second time we got this card tonight. So again, collectively, this is the message. This is the energy for us all to really tap into our divine feminine energy. We're doing that in this space too. Our men are here and we're so always grateful for our men in the space, and everyone absolutely is welcome because this divine feminine energy is in both of us. The receiving mode is the divine feminine energy. The creative mode is the divine feminine energy. The intuition is the divine feminine energy. And for the men that join us in this space is because they are tapped into that divine feminine energy. So for us, across the board, male, female, however you want to define yourselves, this energy of receptive mode, of divine feminine, of the energy of creatrix, of what artistic things that we are building, the play versus the fray, going out, feeling cute, having a little drink, wearing something nice, like this is the energy that you want to tap into more. Especially when you think about the baggage that you put down, this feeling of lighter. Wear something that matches that lighter. Wear a dress tomorrow, like wear something cute. You know what I'm saying? Like do something to make yourself feel how you feel. Okay? It's new you, new energy. Loving that. Alicia, are you still here? I know Monet is. So Monet, you were up. And then Michelle. You're so welcome, Sego. And you see your handle, the sexiest Sego. Hello? Hello? You better make sure, whether you're doing grocery, whatever you're doing, you go out as the sexiest Sego. Okay? Okay. Love this. Awesome. Love it for you. Okay, Monet, I think we're going to do you now. Still here? Yo, y'all be hanging tough, and we just beat the record, 112. Guys, we just beat our record. And for those who didn't hear, y'all got me to 1 million likes just this past month. It said 1M in my analytics. Just this month. Oh, I love you guys. All right, Monet's ready. Perfectly made. Thank you. Yo, we on something. There is something brewing. There is something brewing. Page of Pentacles in the reversal position. 9 of Cups in the upright position. Look at this 9 of Cups. Look at this surrender to absolute joy, to absolute wish fulfillment, to absolute abracadabra. My wish is my command. What I said goes because I said so. Signed, sealed, delivered. It's mine. All of the things because of the surrender, because of the let go. 1234, high vibes, augmenting energy. Gotta take another screenshot on that with the 1234 because it is perfectly in alignment for this kind of message. The energy of 1234 is 1, 2, 3, 4, augmenting energy, right? It's that energy of only up from here. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 is 10. This is the energy that we are going into. This 10-year, this new cycle, reducing to the number 1, new beginnings. Full circle, full cycle to what we are here talking about, to tap into this 9 of Cups in the 9 year before this 10 energy of complete conclusion. You are concluding so much. You are ready to plant a new seed with such a kind of a childlike exuberance in a sense. You want to do something more. This again, the play versus the fray. I'm not taking things so seriously and realizing that there's still more of that you're working through, so that you don't hesitate on just planting that seed, on just doing it. This is again where we're tapping into that think it through, that we've been thinking a lot of things through, but we stop and we're in an energy where we're kind of stopping ourselves from doing because of the thinking, when we can think things through while we're doing it, because we can pivot and we can change our mind in once things start moving, when we're in the action of it. So don't hold yourself up too much. Get yourself back in balance. Flexibility, yoga, tai chi, something along those lines. this card always gives me that energy of the physical representation and, you know, things that you can do to help you come into that energy of balance to, again, help you literally just lean back and surrender to receive everything that's yours. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Michelle, are you still here? You're up. Monet, that was for you. Give thanks, give thanks. Give thanks. Says I'm sleepy, but I'm staying to the end. My sleep is going to be good tonight. My heart is so full. I'm sleepy too, so we're going to wrap it up. But thank you for staying and saying that. All right. Michelle, are you still here? Maybe we lost Michelle. I was thinking about getting back into the gym. And remember, I always tell you guys, when you say I was thinking about, that means do it. That is the confirmation. Anytime we say I was thinking about, whatever that thing is that we were thinking about, we should be doing. Period. Period. So, kudos in advance on getting back to the gym. You're welcome. You are welcome. Joy is wide awake now. Love it. Oh, Michelle, I think Michelle had to go. I'm sorry, I probably have people sleeping on their phone right now. Probably still in the live, but they sleep. Yo. All right. So, Connor, you still here? Yeah, I think she did. I think she did fall asleep, Nicole. Excuse me. I was sleep. Now I'm up. Joy is like, pew, 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 pew. Well, Joy, that sounds to me like Spirit says you need a reading. So if you would like, give me a medal, one of the medals emojis, the number 1 or the star or whatever of those, you know, Olympic medal type of vibes, because we're tapping into our infinite, our perfection, our alignment with perfection, being perfectly made. So give me that and your name in the comments, and I will hook you up. I will hook you up. And Connor, if you're still here, I can do yours too. I see you, Joy. Yeah, the trophy will do. Word up. Ashe, ashe. All right, let's tap in. Give thanks, Spirit, tapping in for Joy. Can we do a love one soon? I want to know what's up in your love life. It's confusing you. I hear you. The thing is, love can still come through your reading even when we're tapping in to, let's say, a specific vibration. Like last night, there was, I think the last, whose reading was the last one? Whose reading was it that was last? Kiara's. Yes. Kiara's, because Kiara was last because she gave Sego her spot, and then she ended it. Yes, Kiara's reading was totally a love reading, despite us talking about the sixth sensing of things, right? But it all still connects. So we'll definitely always see what comes through in your readings. But after we focus on the cosmic concepts in the book, I can go back to very specifically aligned, you know, just again, like these are as well, but I can do one that is, you know, for just romantic or relationship or whatever the case is, or situationship as well. I was thinking about doing one specifically on situationships. Says Joy, you have missed some awesome readings tonight. Yeah, super powerful. But I think what I'll do is also just for like storage, which just makes sense because TikTok doesn't allow me to repost the videos. But I can download it to my phone and then post it on my YouTube. So I think I'm going to do that going forward, just to, again, have the content, you know what I mean? And have the moments and whatever, but I'm going to post them unlisted so that I still keep the exclusivity of our sacred space, but that for you guys, when you want the link to see it again, I'll just send it to you. If you want it, I just DM me and I'll send you the link. You know what I mean? So I think I'll do that going forward so that we can rewatch things. You can listen to your reading again if you need to, and that kind of thing. Yeah, the YouTube, exactly, replays. So I'll do that. And then whoever wants the link, let me know, because I won't remember everybody that was here to send it to them. That'll be a lot too. But if you ask me for it, I'm very, very happy to just give it to you guys. And again, just unlisted. So it's just us that gets to see it again, you know? Yes, great idea, sis. Thank you, Nicole. Ew. All right, I got it. Okay. All right, so Joy, I think you're up because I think Monet and Michelle are in dreamland. Their sleepy time. Spirit tapping for Joy. And Connor had to go too, I guess. Huh. Okay. So, the reason I went, and paused and said, okay, is because a card flipped upward while I was shuffling. And when that happens, I always take the card, right? So when I took it out, there was another card stuck underneath it. So I was like, which I took as well. So the card that flipped up was the Justice card in the upright position. The card that was underneath it was the Ten of Swords in the reversal position. You have received sweet justice in regards to whatever negativity, whatever unfairness, whatever karmic debt, whatever. Oh my goodness, and you did the cord cutting. I was about to say, like, the kind of stuff that like happens after you do it. Joy did the cord cutting. Joy did my cord cutting, guys. Confirmation, love, that the things that you cut, because swords, it's a cut, it's the sever. The 10 is the new beginning, is the new cycle. It's literally what you have walked into. Confirmation that this new 10 year that you are preparing yourself for, it's done. The balance has been restored. You are walking into this energy, into this new vibration with such a freedom, with such a soul sovereignty, with such a release. This 10 of Swords, literally again in the reversal position, confirming the no anxiety the same way. And even when you're enduring and dealing with what you're dealing with, whether it's emotionally, whether it's physically, dealing with your symptoms, all of those things, there's a perspective shift that's happened for you. There is such a release that's happened for you now, that even when you have those hard days, you're in that energy of to be fair. You're in that energy of, you know what, this is what my spirit wants me to do right now. I'm going to surrender to this rest and not feel like it's a weakness or that it's a dis-ease or that it's anything other than this is what my soul wants for me right now. And I'm so grateful that I can comply, that I get to just lie down right now and just lie down right now and know that that's also in many ways, like that also came through in one of your readings. Enjoy the rest while you can, because when your body heals, you are not going to stop moving. You're going to be everywhere doing all of the things all of the time. So enjoy the rest while you can, storing and restoring. I was just about to ask Spirit, what was that? And it just gave it to me like that. Yo, remember, you are storing and restoring. So restore the reserves, do all of the things, the chipmunk gathering all of his acorns for winter kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? But you are storing and restoring to be out in these streets, okay? To be outside, yo. King of Cups in the reversal position. Three of Wands in the reversal position. Hierophant in the limbo position. Starting off with the Hierophant, this is such a beautiful alignment, particularly because of what you and I have discussed and what we're preparing for, because this is an energy of you having everything that you need, being the inner guru, but at the same time knowing when to reach out for someone to help you. Just like I always describe what I do is leading someone to their soul, to their own alignment, to make my role in many ways obsolescent and just be there to revel in your success, in your communion and realignment with self and source, to be there as that support. But it's all in you. You have it. And the limbo is just that you're going to know when you need me or somebody else, but you're going to know when you don't. And that's very, very empowering, that you're not going to be dependent on me, on anybody, on the internet, on a cord cutting, on any of that. You're going to always be able to look inward and get the answers that you need because of how things are coming together for you. The King of Cups is confirming that relationship is just not a priority for you right now. Confirmation burp. But there is someone in your orbit, and this could be just about the future. It's about whatever the timeline is, could be in another dimension, could be a past life energy that is still, again, in a positive way, tethered and connected to you. That is just aware of you and an energy that is potentially trying to get through. So just pay attention to that. There has been other times, you know what I mean, that there's been a question in regards of relationship and what you're open to and not necessarily open to. It's just not your priority and focus right now. But it's the kind of thing of just, not to say even keep your eyes open, but if, to be like, oh, maybe this is that thing that kept somehow coming around. Let me not just skirt. You know what I'm saying? Confirmation burp for sure, indeed. 120K. Oh my God, you guys. 3 of Wands in the reversal position is part of the waiting for your tides, waiting for the ships to come in. You know what I mean? You are ready to jump on that surfboard, but you got to wait for the right tide, right? Because you're not just going to dip off and then topsy-turvy and face plant in the sand. You want to wait for the right tide, for the right surf, and timing is divine. Right now, they're still healing. Right now, they're still figuring out, putting certain things in a row. But this is the most powerful, and the fact that they came the way that they came, where this card was upright in the deck and then I took it out and this stuck to it, is literally, and again, the 10 of Swords. Talk about like the card of cord cutting coming through and basically saying your cord cutting worked. Balance has been restored. Amazing. Amazing, Joy. Beautiful. Human design, wait to respond. Exactly. Confirmation. Awesome. Awesome. I think we're good now, guys. List is done, and it's only almost 1 in the morning. 120.8. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you all got what you needed, and I'm honored. Thank you for this. It feeds my soul. It truly does. So I'll be here tomorrow. Emails. Oh my God, guys, give me your emails, okay? Thank you so much. That was a blessing. I wasn't expecting a reading. I appreciate you, Queen Sabrina. You're welcome. You woke up. Spirit was like, Sabrina's still on. You need to hear what she needs to hear. Wake her up. Your answers are like, yeah, wake her ass up. So right on. Dream sweet to you, Delisa. Thank you. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you, Sego. It's an honor and it's an obedience. I am definitely finally listening. Yes, I received what I needed tonight. Rosalind, awesome. Thank you for sharing your gifts with us. Nicole said thank you. You're welcome. Night, guys. Sleep well. Sego, enjoy your day. We're going to sleep, but you are already in. We're in tomorrow. We've met you officially in tomorrow. We were today when you were tomorrow, but we're tomorrow now. We are now today. We're all in today. I appreciate you guys so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Emails. And I'm going to start sending you guys the overviews first. And then when I fine tune the logistics for Sunday, I will send you all that stuff. Same time tomorrow, 10 Eastern Standard Time to 11:11. Which is what it was supposed to be. Deuces. That was why it was 11:11. I was supposed to say deuces at 11:11. But I can never leave y'all. See you tomorrow. And I'm excited too. Oh my God, I'm so excited. It's going to be awesome. We're going to meet. Oh my God. And I've met some of you and I'm going to meet some of you and stuff. You know what I'm like, but for us to be all together, oh my God. I get to see it twice. I was going to say it because I was going to say that, Joy. But I don't know if you want me to say that because you know what I'm saying? But you said it, so yay. Yay. I try to be discerning in regards to our, you know, our private one-on-ones and stuff with people, because that's private. It's kind of like doctor-patient confidentiality, fiduciary relationship. I take it very seriously to not just, you know, put that personal one-on-one stuff out there. Unless you say it and I can note that you mentioned it in the comments or whatever, then I'm like, okay, now it's kind of public knowledge, but I don't say that. So I'm first of all honored and grateful for all of you who have reached out and have worked with me one-on-one or had, you know, personal readings or consultations or discovery calls or whatever it is. Thank you. Truly, truly honored. And that's why I'm that much more particular to just not put that out there like that. You know what I mean? That's between us. So, but yay, Joy said it. So yay. We get to see each other twice in the same week. Awesome. Honored to be in the live with the most likes. You are in the live with the most likes. Record broken. Yes, Sego. Record broken. I love you guys. Let me take another one. Make sure I don't miss that. Rest well. Mwah. Dream sweet. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Love you.